Is this the view you were hoping for?
I've seen sky islands from higher up and farther out before, but gazing down on one from the heart of the city like this is brand new. I've always wanted to do it, just never really had the chance.
That's so?
But now I've officially made my wish a reality, and I got to make some great memories too. Thank you again for today. So many wonderful experiences, and it's all thanks to you.
I think you're giving me too much credit. What about them? I'm guessing they're here for you.
Today's been kinda like a fairy tale, but time's up. Mind if I make one last request, Fairy Godfather? It's a small one. I'd appreciate it if you'd forget you ever met me.
Forget I ever met you.
Farewell.
Curious, but I suppose it's none of my business anyway. Long time no see, Greg. How's Inara doing?
He screwed up big time last month. Wound up becoming third food.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Well, don't be. That's the life of a salvager. From the moment we choose a treasure hunt on the surface, we're prepared to die.
That's true.
No need to be sad. Now, on to happy news. I think I might be able to land you work. Yeah, it's for the military. Come on, kid. You could at least pretend to be excited about this. They're not looking for special skills or experience. The only quality they require is someone who's trustworthy.
No. Sorry, but I gotta pass. You'll have to ask a different loser.
Look, they're also insisting on a disc feature with no horns or fur. You're perfect for this. In fact, you're the only one they could hire,
no.
and you...
I appreciate how you try to look out for me. But I choose to live here of my own free will.
I understand. You want to keep living like an outcast, dead man walking and all that, right? Why try to find something that makes you happy when you've already decided not to be? I get where you're coming from, kid, believe me, but I can't help it. I want you to be able to live a normal life up in these skies. I want you to accept what I know. The dead won't come back. But you're not dead! You've still got a life to live! Look, you can make a ton of cash in this thing, okay? Why not at least get all that debt off your back? Give yourself a chance to find the right path.
What's going on with this coffee? It tastes salty. Oh, damn it all. Okay, fine.
So you'll take the job,
Yes.
then?
You positive they'll want me? Did you tell the military I can't even fight, let alone kill someone?
Don't worry about that. You're just gonna be the caretaker of a warehouse that holds some special weaponry.
Already sounds like a bad idea.
Wonderful! I'll tell them you're coming. Get them to fill you in once you're there. Well, you're not kidding. This coffee is salty.
Would have been nice to know that the warehouse was on a different island. It's cold. Oh no. Wolves are the last thing I need. It's been a long time since I felt being a disfeatured may not be in my best interest. And now the bridge is falling apart. This is great, stuck in the middle of nowhere. Wait! long. This is nothing like what Grix said. Just a minute.
It's been forever, Willem! Welcome to the Secret Weapons Warehouse. Oh my, have you grown a bit taller?
Why are you here of all places, Niglotho?
Why, you ask? Why wouldn't I be here, silly? This is my job where I work!
Damn it, Grix set me up.
I take it you two are still good friends.
We're good friends, is more like it.
Try to keep it down while we're inside. Everyone's in bed this time of night.
Everyone?
This warehouse is run jointly by the Guardian Wings military and the Orlandry Merchant Guild. So at least on paper, it requires caretakers from both parties. I represent the Orlandry. You are the military caretaker.
Yes, that much I know.
Oh, you look so yummy in your uniform.
I feel like I'm choking.
Now, there's really no need to rain on my parade, is there? Everyone knows good toppings only accentuate the flavor of a dish, which means to me you are at the very least twice as appetizing as I believe I've ever seen you be.
So you're saying my life is in twice as much danger?
Oh no, oh ye of little faith, have you already forgotten? While yes, I may be a troll, and while yes, you may be an extremely rare feast in my eyes, I have no plan to dig in. Not yet.
Wow, thanks.
Can you imagine the shame? You're the last of your kind, after all. I know better than to waste you on a passing burst of craving, no matter how strong. Of course, if you were to give me permission to eat you, I would certainly consider it. Do I have your permission?
Hell no.
No! Oh, won't you please consider it some more? I'd be fine with a non-dominant arm. Even a finger would do for now.
Stop it. Can we get down to business, please? So, what exactly am I supposed to do?
Not a damn thing.
Huh?
Wait, you're not planning to stay on this island as well, are you?
Well, obviously, how else will I do my job as caretaker? I'm legitimate military now, so I'm sticking around.
I only ask because the previous two caretakers didn't bother showing up after the first day.
Really?
What do you want to do? You don't have to stay here, you know. I can arrange something. Off-island accommodations, maybe?
You say that like I won't get stabbed in the back the moment I take my eyes off you.
Wow, so mean! What kind of monster do you take me for?
The kind that eats people. Anyway, I'm just not one of those guys who quits a job they've committed to. I fully intend to stay right here.
Oh, I had a feeling I could count on you. It'll be fun after so long to get to take care of you again. That makes me kind of happy.
Don't get the wrong idea, Willem. This isn't about a man and woman spending time together. It's about a troll trying to fatten a tasty-looking lamb before she devours it.
Care to share what that scary look is for?
Just to confirm, you're not planning to eat me, correct?
No, I'm not. Genuinely, my only desire is to take care of you. Don't you know that trolls are bound by their natural instinct to serve every guest with dedication? Trust me, I swear I won't try to eat you yet. So in return, let me use my other instinct.
Can we get back to the topic? This building is the weapon warehouse I'm supposed to look after, is that right?
You're so mean to me. And yes, this is the building.
But it looks nothing like a warehouse. Where do they store all the guns and artillery in here?
Let's continue the discussion tomorrow. It has gotten rather late. Plus, the naughty balls have ears.
I'm sorry, stop shoving me! I'm sorry. Oh, hi, Niglotho. Thanks for having us. Yes, please have us!
Get back to your rooms, ladies.
Okay, but before we do, we think it'd be nice to properly greet the new caretaker.
Go now or I'll eat you.
Good night, Miss Niglotho!
Good night, girls. Well, how about I show you to your room, then?
Kinda seems like I'm not the only one allergic to you.
Ah! Oh, you big meanie.
Alright. If anything, this place is unexpected.
Papa? Hey, Pops! Sheesh, Papa, how long are you planning to stay asleep for? You think he's asleep? Don't ask me. I've never seen a man before. We should probably keep it down, guys. Why do you always have to shove me around like that? Go! Hey, caretaker. Beautiful night, isn't it? We're here! I'm sorry.
Niglotho will hear you.
Shh.
So, who might you girls be?
My name's Kula. talk at the same time. He can't hear you. Sorry, I'm Lockish.
Kalan, Hannibal, Tiat, and Lockish. Okay, I think I've got your names down.
Where'd you come from, mister? What's your name? So, what's your field Picasso? You guys are really and what kind of food do you not like?
And out of all these questions you've been asked, which one will you choose to answer first?
I guess I might as well go with your question to start this thing off. Spicy meat dishes are usually my favorite, and I can't stand Reptrace cuisine. Niglotho and I are basically a farmer and her lost lamb, and I lived on Island 28 until this morning. My name's Willem Kamesh. You can call me Willem. I hope you girls like me. I'll be living here.
Wait, you mean you're gonna stay?
Probably.
Oh.
It's not that big of a deal.
Oh, but it is. You have to understand, none of the caretakers with the military have ever lived here before.
Yeah, Niglotho did mention that.
Oh, good grief. How could you possibly think this was a good idea? You were clearly told to give him space, weren't you?
We sort of, Curiosity got the best of us! You should have known better! We don't have the kind of power to resist curiosity!
Should I let Niglotho know?
Nice to meet you, Willem! See you tomorrow!
I swear those girls. Sorry about that. The little ones tend to get pretty worked up.
I don't mind at all. I'm actually used to dealing with children. But what are they doing here?
Well, whatever you do, try not to spoil them too much, okay? We don't want it going right to their heads, and it will, so...
I'll try.
Oh, so, about Hannibal. Sorry she attacked you. She didn't mean anything by it.
For what it's worth, I'm not mad. You provided hot water immediately, so I even avoided getting a cold.
Good, good. One more thing. Cathali. That's my name. It's Cathali. It's really belated. You know, because the time we've spent in the town with the fairy tale thing and the cat and... Never mind.
Oh, right. Gotcha. It's a pleasure. I'm Willem.
Oh, yep. I know. I was told that. Anyway, sorry to disturb you. Good night.
Wait, just for a minute. There's something I'm kind of confused about. Real quick, my understanding is I'm a caretaker for special military weapons.
Correct.
And we're in a warehouse that's used to store those weapons.
That's right.
Then why does this look absolutely nothing like a warehouse? Why don't I see a single weapon anywhere? And, for the love of all things confusing, please at least answer this. Who are you girls? And why are you living in a military facility?
Did you take this job without knowing we were here?
Yeah.
And you spent time with the little ones without knowing anything?
Yeah.
Let me take a wild guess. You're one of those people who just goes with the flow, aren't you? Oh, very well. I can clear this up. The answer to the first set of questions lies in the second set. And the answer to the second set, well, it lies in the first set.
Yeah, real clear.
Try not to overthink it. The truth is, it's us. We are the special weapons you were sent here to care for.
What?
Makes sense? We're all so glad you've come. Starting tomorrow, you'll be our new caretaker.
You three are awake early.
You up for a duel?
No thanks. Should be easier now.
We're kidnapped for ransom! I'm not gonna get kidnapped. I'm not, right? Please put me down. This way!
Hi.
Don't take it personally. The children here aren't used to having adult men around, so they don't know how to interact with one.
Yes, I understand that. I just wish I knew a way to keep from terrifying them. Honestly, it's depressing.
Well, of course it would be. So, Officer Willem, you like little girls, do ya?
I like kids, yes.
Wow, then you admit it! Now I'm dying to know which one is your type. There's me, the lovably boisterous Isaiah, capricious little Nephrin here. Although if I were to make a recommendation, I'd say go with fresh-faced and moody.
Cathali, we've met.
Hold on, when did that happen? Moving a bit fast, aren't ya? You gotta tell me everything.
Cut it out, Isaiah!
Okay, it's been cut.
I find you three and all the little ones very cute.
What, you're lumping me in with children?
You're not much older than them.
That's not true. I'll have you know I'm 15 years old.
And now I want to know if that falls within the officer's range.
Isaiah, shut up!
Back to the point. I wish I could think of a good way to get the little ones to open up to me.
Even when you're agonizing like that, you look delicious.
Hey, Glatho! What's that? You're supposed to be the adult. You can't just go around licking people.
Great plan! I bet something tasty will win him over real fast.
Is that what she meant?
Of course. That's perfect.
So you can cook, huh?
I guess just a bit.
A man who can help around the house is definitely a keeper.
Valid.
Where'd you pick up that so-called wisdom? Looks good. Here, tell me what you think.
I'll pass, thanks, though.
Really? All right.
It's yummy. What do you think? Ready to dig in, girls?
You've certainly changed, haven't you? Not that I didn't love it, but before you were always what I considered one of those aloof degenerate types. Is something wrong?
I forgot who I was for just a moment there. Won't happen again.
It won't. Oh my. What was that about forgetting who you were?
I think it's safe to say you got them to open up to you.
I did. Kids are funny. They're just great. Hearts on their sleeves.
Very true.
Oh, by the way, you didn't have to help me clean up, but thank you.
You're welcome. It's a good distraction.
What do you mean? Do you need a distraction?
No, not really. I think we're finally done. Yay! Cleanup complete.
Good night, then. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay. Good night.
Here we go! Alright, it's my turn now. No, I'm throwing it!
Girls, that's enough. Stop fighting.
Calm down. Don't be weird.
Can't stop thinking about him? Wow, interesting reaction.
Why are you acting like that?
Acting like what? I just think it's funny how everyone's taken to Willem so fast. I mean, it's practically like he's already been here for years, you know?
Yes, I do.
I like your new hat. It must mean a lot considering you keep it safely hidden in your closet.
Oh, yeah, she's obsessed with it.
No, it doesn't mean anything to me. I just prefer to keep it out of the way because you don't need a hat like that very often.
Yeah, right.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean, what do I mean? Hey, Ren, you interested in him too?
Not really, though I do find him curious, I suppose.
Meaning you're interested in him. Mm-hmm. Cathali, how many days are left as of now?
Around 10.
I don't know if that's enough time for a romance, but you might as well give it a shot, you know?
Will you please leave it alone?
Don't be so timid. In this day and age, lots of fairies never even hit adolescence. You did that and fell in love, which basically means you won life.
It isn't like that.
I see. I'll search the study for any books that might help in this endeavor.
Oh, not you two. Don't bother. Can we focus and get dressed already?
Is that not what we're doing?
Never saw it coming! Hey! Come on, what are you thinking? Chad's on your team!
Whatever works.
I got it! Stop rolling, ball!
Almeda! Hey! Almeda, are you all right?
Yeah, I think so. Ouchie. I fell down hard.
Stay still. You're bleeding.
I'm fine. Don't worry. Almeda! Get the dumb ball! It's right over there. Hurry up!
You girls are...
You appear to have something you'd like to share with me?
I didn't realize it until earlier today. These children, they're not at all concerned about their lives.
They're not. I know it can be unnerving how indifferent they are.
It's not normal. Who and what are these girls?
I get why you ask, but to be honest, I'd rather not answer. Are you sure you want to know the truth? Once you know, your attitude towards them will change and you won't be able to help yourself. I don't want that change in you to hurt their feelings. The past few days, you've acted like a very nice young man. Well, at first, I found that side of you a little creepy. Now I'm thankful for how kind and generous you've been. If it's at all possible, I'd like things to stay this way for a while longer.
I want to know.
I assume you're already aware of the 17 Beasts.
Yes, they were created 500 years ago by foolish humans. I mean, Mnitwits.
Awfully self-deprecating, aren't we? Of course, not long after their creation, the beasts wiped out all life on the surface, including the Mnitwits. That wasn't enough for the beasts, though. Our skies are in constant jeopardy of their next attack. Which begs the question, how do we defend ourselves against them? The answer lies beyond this door.
Are those Carians?
We call them dug weapons now. These instruments are our only means of fighting the 17 Beasts.
Insania. Ignario. Percival. As I recall, Carians were special. So special, in fact, that only chosen Mnitwit braves could wield them.
Correct.
So with the Mnitwits gone now, how are they still working? Who's using them to fight?
Well, surely you already know.
But how?
The girls are leprechauns. Fairies who have imitated Mnitwits since ancient times. That means they have the ability to use Mnitwit weapons. The difference? Their bodies were created to be expended in battle. Because of that, they have no fear of death. You wanted to know what they were. You have your answer. I hope you can handle it.
I'll be fine. So those girls are your partners now. Huh?
Hannibal, you're going too fast. Wait!
Hello, Nephrin. All alone? Where are Cassali and Isaiah?
They both went out.
They both went out and did not return until several days later. venom output is inversely proportional to a spellcaster's life force. The more they want to live, the lower the output. For those who care nothing about their lives, the output rises drastically. Such power cannot be contained and quickly grows out of control, causing a massive explosion. Both spellcaster and enemy will be obliterated, leaving the dug weapon as the lone survivor of the blast. Yes, I'm sure those girls make excellent weapons.
If it isn't Officer Willem, long time no see.
Hey, are you two all right?
What? Yeah, sure, I'm fine. And she's napping because she's worn out.
That's a relief.
Fancy running into you here, though. Out on a walk?
Niglatho told me you were back, so I'm here to pick you up.
Wait, does that mean that you,
Knew that you were away fighting? 17 beasts and all that?
I can't believe it. Talk about embarrassing.
You must be who I'm looking for. Technical Officer Willem, that correct?
Yes. And who exactly are you?
I'm here to give you their weapons. Return them to the vault immediately.
These are Signorius and Valgulius, right?
Wow, you're good at knowing stuff. Seniorius is the one Cathali's compatible with, and I've got Valgulius. Seriously, you're extremely well informed. I bet you checked our equipment list or something like that.
Actually, no. They just happen to be swords I'm familiar with, that's all.
That's all, huh? Very interesting. Fess up. How much do you really know?
Not much. I know that you're fairies, and you fight with dug weapons to protect the world. I suppose that's about it.
Did the idea of weapons that look like us bother you at all? I mean, we're basically disposable lives. Not to mention we use relics of those awful Mnitwits. What's up?
A long time ago, I knew someone in a similar situation. And I owe that someone a great deal for many things. So after hearing your story, I couldn't just walk away. Now you know.
Oh boy! A sudden mention of your past! Two people having a heart-to-heart all alone! Wait, are you hitting on and/or flirting with me?
All alone? Are you forgetting about the girl on my back?
Course not, because this is the start of a love triangle filled with passion, hate, and jealousy!
Keep it down. You're gonna wake her up.
Wow, what a tease.
Willem! What do you think you're doing in here?
I think I'm taking care of a patient.
Well, who's your patient?
Try not to push yourself. You do still have a fever. I'm your caretaker, remember? So let me take care.
I don't need you, a caretaker or not. Besides, what you do for me doesn't really matter anyway. I appreciate it, but I don't have much time left.
Time left? And what does that mean?
Hey,
What is it?
just, let's say, if I were gonna die in 5 days, like hypothetically, do you think you'd be a little nicer to me?
What are you talking about?
In 5 days,
Not good. Why they haven't called in a professional to fix this is beyond me. Guess I can try patching it out. Cathali, will you get me the hammer, please? Cathali? Isaiah? Ren? Cathali? Isaiah! Ren! Cathali! Cathali! Cathali!
You must accept the truth. Have you forgotten, Willem? We sent those 3 girls off to battle for us. You're not going to find them. They're gone. We lost them, Willem. They died. They're all dead now.
These damn nightmares are really starting to get to me.
What's wrong? Are you feeling okay?
Aha! Look over there, we can finally see it.
Huh? Where? Where is it? Woohoo! Yes, I can see it! Corno di Luce!
Hop, skip, and a jump away my ass. It took a full day to get over here. Go figure, apparently even the disfeatured can live normal lives in the city.
It's such a beautiful place!
Tiat had a dream. It was of somewhere she's never been before, and of specific sights that she's never seen. She also even spoke with someone she's never met. It was that kind of dream.
Drinking milk is not gonna make you taller immediately, you know that, right? Just because it hasn't happened doesn't mean it won't. Tiat has been trying to drink as much milk as she can every day. I bet she'll just shoot right up!
So is that unusual? Sounds like a generic dream.
It's hardly generic. Apparently, the girls can tell there's a difference. The moment they wake up, they're aware that the dream they had was a special one. It's considered a harbinger. All fairies who have the harbinger dream are required to get a checkup at Corno di Luce's General Hospital.
Have a good day.
What? Are you kidding me? That's the clock tower from the Iguana Bride, the movie that we just watched! I'm in awe.
While we're here, are there any sights you want to see? It's your first time out of Island 68, yeah?
Thank you, but no, I did not travel to this island to have fun. I'm here to follow my destiny and become a great fairy soldier like Cathali. Besides, what could I possibly want to see? I mean, really.
That's what I thought. Don't worry, we have plenty of time. How about while we're on the way to the hospital, we stop at a few places that look good?
Well, alright, I guess it's fine. If you're just dying to sightsee that much, then I don't mind tagging along with you.
Me?
Come on, we're wasting time. Let's get going.
Yeah, sure thing.
Look, can you even believe it?
Can I even believe it's a bench?
They used it when the bell rings thrice. In that exact spot, the heroine wept while holding her former lover's tail.
Is that another romance movie with lizards?
You haven't heard of it before? While filming, the actress playing the heroine actually laid her eggs. It was a really big deal.
Yeah, sounds like a big deal.
Island 11's Corno di Luce happens to be the setting of a bunch of different films. I mean, of course it is. It's overflowing with history. A jewel in the sky. It's practically a stew pot of legend and adventure.
Did you just call it a stew pot?
That's the staircase for the famous scene in The Airship Thief where the main couple got in a fight and clawed each other. I heard the shed skin of the lead actor fetched a fortune at auction. I wonder who bought it. I'm so jealous. Talk about lucky.
You sure do love lizards.
And each scale is a symbol of love. The heroine and the soldier covered in scales smacked their tails right below us in this river. While filming, the director made sure that there was enough food for every single person working on set that day. A million steel bottle flies. Can you even imagine that? And did the cast and crew actually eat that much food?
Very good question.
Just thinking
This is fascinating.
Have a good day.
Wow, this is the Leggedy Cafe. It was in Sweet Nest and they did stuff like those people over there are doing. I can't believe it's actually happening in public like that, in the middle of the day.
I don't really understand you, but I still get the feeling kids shouldn't be seeing that stuff. Time's up, Tiat. Gotta go. Random lizardness calls again.
The Great Sage statue at Fulshner Memorial Plaza.
famous for something?
He founded the city a long, long time ago, but this is also the most popular spot for lovers' rendezvous. Because of that, it appears in several of my favorite movies. The fountain's good luck, too. Legend says if a couple vows their eternal love to each other in front of it, they'll be happy for at least 5 whole years.
If you ask me, that legend is a serious disappointment.
Destroy! 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 Destroy!
Please, I'm begging you. That's all we've got. Please stop. You don't have to do this.
Cease and desist. Cease and desist. Let's go. Come on. Move it. You'll pay for that. You're under arrest. No. Damn it.
Are you okay?
Oh, I'm good, thank you. Hey, put me down! What are you thinking? I'm not a baby! Please
Of
don't
course,
put
I'm
me
sorry.
down!
Was it the Annihilation Knights again?
Don't you remember? The stall's owner supported the mayor.
What was that?
No matter where you go, there are always people who have too much time on their hands. Whoa, we really have to get moving. We don't want to be late, do we? Punctuality and all that.
The sightseeing ends here. Let's go, Willem. I'm ready for this.
Wonder if she knows how obvious it is that she's not.
Come on, hurry up, Willem!
Coming!
Tiat and Willem Kamesh, yes? Nini told me you'd be here today.
Who's Nini? Oh, you must mean Niglatho.
I'm prepared to get the checkup started if you are, Tiat.
All right, my dear. You come with me.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Tiat. Looks like our airship back home isn't until tomorrow evening. We'll have some free time once you're done. We can probably take an exploratory stroll. If you want to, that is.
Oh, good. There you are. Now, I've given health checks to several of the girls from the ferry warehouse before. However, you are the first caretaker other than Nini to make the effort to accompany one here. I think it's nice. Anyway, Tiat will be done shortly. She's a sweet, responsible girl.
What exactly is this checkup for?
Why do you ask? Did Nini not inform you?
Not in detail, no.
Well, to start with, not every fairy has the capability to wield a dog weapon. The power is there, yes, but it does not awaken in all of the girls.
That must be where the Harbinger dream comes in. It serves to awaken the ability in them.
Exactly. What we do here is tune their bodies to make sure they grow up healthy and strong, so they can fight one day as proper dog wielders. Our enemy is very powerful, and our dug weapons precious. Forcing swords onto children when they're still immature and weak would be pointless.
They're tuned. Huh.
Tiat's growth is steady and is as we expect of her age. She has no major health issues to speak of. The only problems are her digestive organs are struggling to process all the excess milk she drinks, and a few of her teeth are beginning to develop cavities.
I'll tell her to back off the milk.
We have to accept that the fairies are unnatural beings. At times, a problem may present itself that severely affects their bodies. In the worst cases, they can suffer mental disintegration. Some lose their minds completely. But in Tiat's case, if you were worried about her, there's really no reason to be. That girl is firmly in control of herself as well as her potential. To put it simply, she's in great shape.
That's certainly a relief to hear. Hey, you all done with your checkup?
I'll stay the night and tuning will begin first thing tomorrow morning.
We'll be finished with everything by noon, so you can come by and pick her up around then.
Thank you. Will you be okay? Can you stay overnight by yourself?
Of course I can stay. I will be perfectly fine. Will you be okay, though? Where are you gonna stay tonight?
I'll be sleeping at the Guardian Wing's military HQ. Evidently, they have a resting room for officers like me.
What does that mean?
I'm hoping it means I'm pretty high up in the pecking order.
Oh, just wait! I'll be all grown up tomorrow. I've never been this excited before!
Unfortunately, tuning won't make you any taller.
What? No, I was counting on some height!
Try to hang in there anyway.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Take care of our girl. She will be all grown up tomorrow. Wow. She doesn't really know. How could she? Becoming a soldier. Going off into battle so young. They're forced to grow up too fast. It's not fair. If you'll follow me, Technical Officer Willem. Whoa. Technical officers actually do rank high in the pecking order. You're welcome to use this room while you're staying here. Good night, sir. Oh, one moment. Sir? You haven't by chance heard anything about the battle on Island 15? They were facing the Timori? No, sir. We've had no word yet. I see. Sorry to keep you. You may go. Yes, sir. So much for getting a good night's sleep. I think this bed was actually too comfortable. Might as well go for a walk. I'm supposed to go sightseeing with Tiat later. I could go ahead and plan the route. Thanks for nothing, Corna de Luce.
See, I told you this was bad. Let's patch it up for now before it gets worse. And how do you propose we do that? Do you have a ladder that tall? Because I sure do not. Right, you have a good point. Only one thing to do. We'll just have to build a ladder with whatever we can find.
Sorry, are you all right?
I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
All right then.
No, wait a second.
For what? I thought you said not to worry about it, so...
No, it's not that. I wanted to say I was the one to blame for running into you. I'm keeping my blade sheathed.
Okay. Very nice of you to say. Hold on, your blade is
I
what?
wonder if you could help me. I have an important request I need to ask of Officer Limeskin. Do you know if there's any way I could see him?
Officer Limeskin. I hate to tell you this, but that giant lizard isn't here. He's off fighting somewhere.
Can you at least tell me when he'll be coming back?
No, but I sincerely wish I could. They put up a damn magic field. They put up a barrier around the battlefield for privacy. We can't communicate.
Sir? Yes, we have to send word. This is confirmed? You're sure it's about the battle with the Timori?
Tell me what happened.
I can't. It's classified. The information I've been giving can only be circulated on a regulated channel.
Pay attention, and try that again. I'm Officer Willem Kamesh.
Forgive me, sir.
The Dug weapons. The fairy soldiers. Both the Dug weapons and the wielders are under my care. I should know. I have the right to know all the data pertaining to them, and the news about the battles they take part in. This is an order. I want you to tell me everything you know. What happened out there?
Sir, I just received an official update from Fleet 1. The information is regarding the results of the battle on Island 15, the defense of the island. The defense has failed. If you'll excuse me, sir.
What's wrong? What did he say? What is going on? Are you all right, sir? Hello? 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 Can you hear what I'm saying, sir? Oh, please answer me.
The other day you made sweets for the little ones, remember? That's That's what I want. Can you make me butter cake, maybe?
Sir, if you'd only speak to me, perhaps I could help you somehow.
What? Really? We just received it from General Command HQ. How many casualties? What about survivors? Fleet 1 of the 2nd Division has returned. We've received an accurate casualty report. Send medics, just in case.
I think it would be best if we send word as soon as possible.
Agreed. A certain someone's heart is probably jumping out of his chest right now.
Given the circumstances, I'll allow you to use the communication crystals.
See? We've even got the big bad boss's permission.
But when you use a communication crystal, the other person can see us too. And I'm covered in mine. I haven't even taken a bath yet.
Don't worry about that. You're perfect as you are.
I'm not. Plus, I'm afraid it would be kind of rude. I'm just not mentally ready.
You're okay!
Wait. What is this? What's going on? It's hurting. I can't breathe. Seriously, I can't breathe.
Did he pop up out of nowhere, or was that just me?
I'm not sure. My eyes could not keep up with him. Perhaps he used his secret lost art.
This is why I said it would be best to send word as soon as possible.
Yes, you did, but admit it. Like the rest of us, you never expected to find Willem this broken up.
No, you're right.
Are you even listening to me? Let me go!
I mean, this is bizarre, especially considering he usually likes to play things cool. Well, he's pretty cute when he tries to play cool, but that doesn't really suit him either. Regardless, I was expecting him to be far less emotional, you know?
This is just how Willem is. Hyper-focused and hyper-intense. He needs to be looked after, so he won't get hurt.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I totally get where you're coming from. What do you think, Cathali?
I think you should finish your stupid conversation and come help me!
Do you? Because I feel like we should let him embrace you until he's satisfied.
No! Don't do it! My spine will break! I'll suffocate or I'll die of embarrassment before that happens!
I don't know if you can yell like that. I seriously doubt we need to worry too much about you suffocating.
Please don't worry. We're all right here. I promise we're not going anywhere.
Ren. Isaiah.
Hey, what's up?
And then... Cathali.
Seriously, let me go already! My heart can't take anymore!
Things are getting a little messy. What could we do? Whatever that new enemy was, it sent the whole battlefield into chaos. It was ridiculously strong, and we had absolutely no idea how to fight it. We had no choice, you know? The island had to be abandoned.
That sounds awful.
It was awful, which is why we're all totally exhausted.
Well, I'm proud of you for hanging in there.
Success would have cost more lives than the island was worth. A strategic defeat. But as for your work, the blade you forged shone brilliantly, so you are due our praise and thanks.
Yeah, that's right. This lizard is seriously dead on. Oh, and I wish you could have been there to see Cathali fight, Tio. It was unbelievable.
The loss was all my fault, though. I failed. I should have just blown myself up and neutralized the enemy. But instead, I decided to be selfish.
You're wrong. It wasn't you. The tactical projections failed to account for the other beast. If you'd self-destructed to take it out, we would have been forced to try and eliminate the new one without your help. That would have yielded a far worse outcome than a strategic failure.
Yep. I can't agree more.
It was no one's fault. We never had a chance to defeat them. So stop. You don't have to blame yourself.
Thank you, Ren. By the way, what are you two doing?
Willem will feel quite a bit better if we warm him up.
I'm actually pretty warm already. Please get off me.
You're just saying that to be nice. Not yet.
Ah, come on. A little help over here would be appreciated, Cathali.
I bet it would.
Uncle!
You're
her uncle?
Uncle? Of course not. She's the daughter of an old friend of mine. Now then, how many times have I told you not to come here, Fira?
I'm fully prepared to face the consequences, Uncle. I sincerely apologize, but there's no one for me to turn to but you. Someone has threatened to kill Father if we refuse to cancel next weekend's ceremony.
Really?
It's because of his policy as the mayor. He's trying to ensure peaceful racial coexistence within the city. We're well aware that many do not look favorably upon that. But I'm appalled they would resort to murder to impede his stance.
Listen, I won't be able to help you. Forgive me, Fira.
But why not?
I have a favor to ask you, Willem.
I won't.
I have yet to tell you what it is, though.
Yeah, I can guess what it is. Let me apologize now, because I'm not about to play hero. Besides that, I'm up to my neck in babysitting.
Uncle, due to its sensitive nature, I would prefer to keep this between us.
No need to worry. Now, I can't vouch for his dependability or trustworthiness officially, but he's earned the benefit of the doubt.
Right.
We gotta go. It's time to pick up Tiat. Good luck, though. I hope you find someone to help. Truly.
Will you at least listen? At next weekend's ceremony, my father plans to unveil a new policy. It should open the door for those of all races. However, the Annihilation Knights oppose the idea because they oppose tolerating anything disfeatured, so they're plotting to assassinate him.
I have a feeling they're seriously gonna regret that name in 5 years.
They destroy property, kidnap children, and assault people. Their intent is to rid the city of all disfeatured races, and they'll seemingly stop at nothing to do so. That's why I felt I had to request assistance.
Still no.
The Guardian Wing's military singular role is to defend Reckless Isle from any and all external threats. It is not allowed to interfere in political affairs of cities.
Archipelago Military Charter, Chapter 4, Article 3.
This is cruel! We're clearly in the right. How can you simply do nothing?
Being right doesn't make the use of force appropriate. In fact, righteousness is merely a tool used for legitimizing one's own violence. Don't you understand? The other side feels the same way. They believe they're justified just as much as you believe you are. We can't all be right, can we? That's how wars start.
But
Officer Limeskin turned you down because of this. And it's why I won't help either.
Nope, it wasn't even a little scary and it didn't hurt. I laughed in the face of injections.
I'm so proud of you, Tiat. We all are.
Thank you, Cathali.
You're not a child, though?
No, I'm not a child.
Sure you're not.
Quick question, Tio. Don't you think you were awfully cold to the lovely lady? Let me guess. It's because of her age, isn't it? Like maybe girls older than me might as well not be girls. Am I right?
No, it's not like that at all. It doesn't matter whom I'm dealing with. I just don't want to accept anything, if I can't accept it.
Wanna try that again?
Sorry, it sounded better in my head.
And what's going on over here with you smiling? What's that about, huh?
Oh, nothing.
I will never understand you two, I swear.
Something smells really good. Look, they're wrapping mutant leaves over there and it looks yummy.
it's wrapped ram.
I am pretty hungry now that I think about it.
We can grab lunch here if everyone wants to.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. They're obviously using far too much spice, and they do not have their permit clearly on display, as is the legal requirement. I have little doubt they'll feed you meat that is barely edible. If you ask me, it's not worth the risk. What's worse, their prices are higher than normal.
That's worse?
Come, this way. I'll show you genuine Corna di Luce wrapped ram that won't make you ill.
That's weird. Did she morph into someone else?
Maybe.
So good.
I can't stop wolfing it down!
Let me see. If I had to guess, I'd say they used less spice and incorporated some herbs to give this wrap a little more balance.
Either way, the flavor makes it easy to eat a whole bunch of it. I know, it's so good.
wrong? You haven't taken a single bite.
Just thinking.
Well, don't force yourself. I'm sure the girls will take any leftovers.
We sure will. You may not know this, but Rat Ram is a tradition here. And this restaurant makes the best rats in the entire city. Of course, all the locals know about this place. Even a 5-year-old would tell you that.
Wow, the local 5-year-olds are intense.
To top it off, where we are is so legendary, countless movies have been filmed right here.
Oh, like the scene in Clockwork 11 Dreams where the golem accidentally gets drunk.
That's right.
You know, I think I also seen it before in Let Me Trick You, and The Return of Detective Curio, and Hal Lezioni.
Oh, how delightful. I am very impressed.
As for us, our 10-year-old's intense.
My beautiful Corna di Luce. It's been the setting for many, many stories. No surprise, though. The rich cuisine featuring classics like Wrapped Ram. And the artistry, history, and luminaries are all well known to those across Regula's Isle now. I'm just so proud of it.
Wow, I can tell you really love this city like a whole lot, don't you?
Yes. Corna di Luce is my home, after all. I suppose it's my favorite city ever.
I like that because I love it too.
Favorite ever, huh? I'm impressed you can say that with a straight face.
And what does that mean?
Nothing. I like your style, that's all. I just wasn't sure we'd ever get you to lighten up.
Don't mock me. I hate it when people always speak casually.
I gathered as much.
What do you think? Something weird in your past, right?
Maybe.
This is Perjurer's Grave. A legendary conman from around 200 years ago rests in this location.
I've seen this in movies too.
Of course you have.
The stone says, here lies an honest man.
I know this is going to be a bit off topic, but how did we end up on a sightseeing tour?
Is there a problem? We have time until the airship's ready to take us home.
It's just kind of weird to take weapons sightseeing. I mean, talk about special treatment. If you ask me, we better thank the lizard and the lady.
Locked red from war. Sweet cry of death. Headless clown, wandering in twilight. She laughs, 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 laughs.
Cathali,
What is it?
are you sure you're feeling all right? You've been so quiet today, it's like having a statue among us.
As far as quiet goes, statues are the quietest.
If you're too tired, please tell me you're too tired. I don't want to push you and make it worse.
Right. It isn't like that, though. Didn't mean to worry you. I'm sorry.
If the venom your body generated during combat is still lingering somewhere inside you, do you want me to do the deal again?
No thanks! And will you please stop doing that? You're freaking me out!
What's the deal?
None of your business, so back off!
Next up, we have the Lover's Staircase. This is where a legendary couple whose love transcended social status met.
I've seen this in so many movies.
Yes, of course she has.
The two accidentally bumped into each other at the top. They rolled down the stairs together, marking the start of their romance. But now, there's a no rolling rule.
You mean we can't roll down the stairs?
Hey,
All right, it's time to set the bait.
Well, what do you think? Do you like the city so far?
Yes, I'm enjoying my time here.
I already left it, but now I love it.
That's wonderful. Hey, is there a fun spot we can head to that's a bit more isolated than this?
I know just the place. Welcome to the Well of Wishes.
Oh, I've never ever seen this before.
The Well of Wishes? Hold on, is this one of those throw your coin in and get your wish granted kind of places? That sounds like it came straight out of a fairy tale.
Forgive us for interrupting your fun, but your tour has come to an end.
We're surrounded.
What are you doing? Who are you people?
Oh, come on. You can't tell me you don't know the Annihilation Knights when they appear? Annihilate, destroy! Annihilate, destroy!
So it is you. Really?
Apparently.
Annihilate! We have come here for all that is right, and for the greater good we must assassinate the mayor! Assassinate the mayor for all that is right and for the greater good! As an insurance policy, we will take you into custody! Take you into custody as an insurance policy!
He talks weird.
All that effort for such an awful show. You disgust me! There are children present!
Those filthy disfeatured cannot understand our righteousness. Our righteousness those filthy disfeatured cannot understand.
Now hear me! For the sake of all I know and believe right, I shall not give in to the likes of you!
Take her.
Not yet.
Bang! 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 Bang!
of all, I've known you've been following us. So we kept to rather public places. When we moved to a desolate one, you saw your chance, but you never had one.
Please don't tell me. Did you use me to lure them in?
Yes, you were what's called bait. To be clear, I could not care less about either your politics or justice. I'm only taking your side for personal reasons. You've been extremely kind to us, and it helps that the little ones seem to love this city.
Whoa. Who would have known our precious Tio could be one scary man?
A con man.
This is how he actually is.
Know your place, this feature. This feature, know your place. Bang. Ah!
Try to hide that bloodlust. You're pros.
Damn! Move it, boys! Boys, move it right now!
Cease and desist. All right, cease and desist. Cease and desist.
Willem kinda seems like a bad guy.
Well, he does happen to be the sole survivor of the terrifying Eminent Whip race, so...
A con man.
I may be extremely grateful for your help, but I simply cannot accept your methods.
All right, I figured as much, though.
Also, I've been trying not to bring this up again, but upon our initial meeting, you touched my belly.
Huh?
Don't play dumb with me. To us lycanthropos, our bellies are sacred places that we may only reveal to our spouses.
Okay.
I hate you with every ounce of my being! Thank you so much, girls. I hope you come back to visit us again someday.
It is a beautiful city. I can see why the lady wanted to protect her home with such, passion.
Yes.
But she hates me. And it seems she hates me a lot. I imagine she'd probably rather not ask me for help again. It's for the best, though. She's genuine. And people like that should be able to stay that way.
You're ridiculous.
Excuse me?
The finger guns were nothing more than camouflage. Sure, you attacked them, but you did it by throwing coins.
Good eye, Cathali.
It's not a good eye. I just most likely know your fighting style and strength better than anyone else in this world, or any other. Did you forget? I could see it because you taught me to fight in the exact same way. I paid attention.
Yes, you certainly did. I think you were such a good student you may have made me forget, temporarily.
Tell me, you wanted a fight. I don't know what you're trying to do, but I wish you'd stop. You don't have to fight anymore. You're no longer alone. We've taken on all of your battles, so you're free.
I'm extraordinarily grateful. For years, I've waited for death to release me. While I've waited, all I wanted was to go back home, to go back to the people that waited for me. But after meeting you all, it seems, well, I've changed a little. I started to feel happy. I wanted a home again. Meeting you has brought me a slice of salvation. And when you returned alive, that brought me, well, it's like a joy I've been missing. Hang on, don't try to back away from me like that. Come on, don't look at me as if I'm embarrassing you. I'm trying to be nice here. Okay, whatever. I was surprised you noticed, and I'm done.
How could I not? I'm in love with you.
Finally, we get to go home!
Oh, I wanted to check out a couple more places.
Remember, you're a fairy soldier now, so I'm positive you'll get the chance to come back.
True, you're so right.
You are Technical Officer Willem Kamesh, is that correct?
Yes, and who might you be?
First Grade Officer Barani Maxi. I'm military police. Interesting. I see Officer Limeskin's report was quite accurate. A tall, black-haired, disfeatured. Likely has a thing for young girls.
Nah, if he actually did, someone I know wouldn't always have such a tragic expression. Am I right, Cathali?
There is an individual I'd very much like for you to meet. Come with me.
No, thank you. I have plans already.
It's Suwon Kondo.
Willem?
I'm sorry. I can't walk away after hearing that name. Barani, was it?
Yes,
I need to ask a favor. Take care of these girls.
I can most definitely do that.
Wait a second. I won't let you stay here. We make you happy. Come back home.
I can't go, not just yet.
If you stay, I'll get really angry.
Kasali.
I won't let you stay. You jerk. You're a big jerk.
I'm so sorry.
Come back. I'll be waiting. So you'd better come home, okay?
Yeah, I will come home. I swear that I will.
Good. It's a promise.
I never welcomed them back from battle.
I probably shouldn't say this, but you make the most peculiar face when you cry, Officer Kamesh.
Here who can tune dug weapons? No. Sorry, it was not my intention to frighten you. I know this scary face doesn't help. However, it still seems like you're telling me a tall tale. I once knew a monster that could tune dug weapons, but he's long gone. In there, huh?
Yes, Great Sage. According to what I've been told, he can tune dug weapons.
You brought him this far to meet me, so we might as well get on with it. It's been a long time since I've met a con man with this much originality.
Hello? Suwon? Really good to see you. Wow, you look different, in like a super old way.
No, that can't be Black Agate Swordmaster!
No one's called me that in a long time. Magus of the Pole Star? You look delighted to know that we're both doing so well.
You spent 500 years petrified on the surface? I assumed you were dead because my pulse tracing never got any response. None, ever!
Well, you wouldn't. I was petrified, so my heart wasn't beating.
Give me back the tears I shed that day!
You mean you cried for me?
No, I did not! Don't be silly. I would never waste my time crying over someone like you.
Sure. So, what's your deal? Why are you still alive? What's it been, 500 years now? You... What is that?
You weren't the only one killed during battle, you know. I was taken out at the same time as Emissa. However, just before I passed, I was able to place a curse on myself, a curse that would alter my life force. What I am now could no longer be considered human, but that's mainly because I can't die of injury or old age.
I see.
Don't get the wrong idea, your pity isn't necessary. I'm actually very happy with the way my life has turned out.
No, it's not about your story. I'm more shocked that Emissa was killed in battle. Look at him go. You think that's Emissa?
Nah, it's most likely Hilgram. Saw some gaping ridgelines on the way here.
Makes sense. You look at this party, it's practically full of monsters.
You're one to talk, huh, Black Agate Swordmaster?
How many times do I have to tell you to stop calling me that, Suwon? Also, you seriously need to stop wearing that cape. You look ridiculous.
No, that's not fair. I mean, he's so itty-bitty, how are we supposed to spot him if he's not wearing it? But it is ridiculous.
I guess that means it really does suit the great Magus of the Pole Star.
You two are so good at getting on my nerves!
Well then, eat this and try to relax. It's one of Almaria's special ginger cookies.
Almaria baked something for me?
No, for me!
No, you're both wrong. It's for... Good grief. What am I gonna do with you guys? I haven't been able to reminisce. At least not before now. Seems this job is helping me deal with the past.
Yes, of course. That makes perfect sense. You are the only one who can tune Karyons. No one is more perfect for the ferry warehouse caretaker job. But now, I don't know if I should leave you there to rot or give you something more fulfilling to do.
Not to interrupt your brainstorm attack, but you don't have to worry. I'm perfectly fine. And I swore to return soon, so I need to get back.
Get back? To where? Are you talking about the ferry warehouse?
Yeah. I'd love to stay and chat, but I just can't right now. It's nice to know we're both still alive, though.
Not so fast. Before you leave, there's someone I'd like for you to meet. But I should warn you, this is probably someone you never imagined you'd see again.
You can't be serious. You don't mean another one of our friends survived?
We will be heading for Island 2. Ready an airship for us immediately.
No, hang on a sec. I never said I'd go. Suwong, wait!
That doesn't stop. Dazzling grace. Who's the unfamiliar blue-eyed girl?
That was a weird dream. Please come back, Willem. Please.
Oh no. She's gonna be so mad at me. Fun. Feels like we're entering the temple of an evil clan.
I may have known you forever, but I still don't get your bizarre style.
Look who's talking. 500 years and you're still wearing a ridiculous white cape.
Don't make it sound like a disease. It's part of my very heart and soul. I would never cast my cape aside, not in 1,000 years.
Thank you.
Where did that come from? Why would you thank me?
Just felt like saying thank you. Don't worry about it.
No, wait. Why not? What are you grinning for? Don't be weird. Out on a walk, are we? Well, it is a pleasant day.
I'm meeting her?
Not her. Look lower. Greetings, you oversized piece of trash. I've come to see you.
If it isn't the Great Sage! Wonderful timing, I was getting unbelievably bored.
I've brought an old acquaintance I'd like you to meet. All right, Eben Kando?
Yes, of course, I recognize you. Yes, but where do I know you? Oh, we fought!
Tell me, Suwong. Please tell me this isn't real and it's all just a bad dream.
If you want, I don't mind slapping you so you can make sure you're awake.
I think I'll pass.
Hello. It's been eons, has it not, human brave? I never imagined the day would come when our paths would cross again. Although I wish very much that it were not so, sadly we are fated to always cross swords too. Warriors like us are not given such luxuries.
You can give all that warrior crap a rest.
Really? How dreadfully boring.
Not to be rude, but why the hell do you look like that? The Eben Candle I fought in the past had skin, flesh, and, you know, an actual body from the neck down.
You ask as if you weren't the one who burned my remains to a crisp. Can you imagine my shock when I awoke in this state? This is your fault. Although it is not your fault that I have had to consistently use much of my power. I've not had the strength to heal myself completely.
I get it. The paradise or islands in the sky. They were built by the two of you.
That is correct. In order to escape the 17 beasts, I used brute force to elevate surface land into the sky. Somehow, it's managed to last 500 years.
8/10 of it is thanks to my powers.
At this point, you have to know what the 17 beasts are, right? What the hell happened to make them appear? Where did they come from?
The beasts are the true sin of humanity. To begin with, they're ancient...
Do you remember True World by chance?
Now that you mention it, yeah, I think I do. Are you talking about that really old militant cult we were ordered to take out?
Yes, the beasts are biological weapons that were born as a result of True World's failed research.
Makes sense. That's why Mnitwits are blamed for destroying the surface. It's because of them.
Correct. And they're not wrong. Humans did destroy the surface. But wouldn't you like to take the surface back now? You may be one of the most annoying guys I ever met. Rotten to the core. I'm talking personality, heart, and soul, all of it. But you also have the best and most reliable skills, which means you're more than worthy to be a part of our plan. In fact, you're a crucial factor at this point.
Indeed.
I thought the surface was overrun. Isn't it a danger zone with beasts everywhere? What are you planning?
We will attack them ourselves.
What?
Now that you're here, we also have the ability to use Karyons that couldn't be tuned or wielded before, giving us more power than we'd expected. This is significant progress for us. The battle will more than likely require all resources from every Reglazile city. It will be a long road, dangerous. However, we stand a good chance of coming out on top this time. We can procure as many ferries as we need. The only problem previously was the shortage of usable Karyons.
What?
Nothing at all.
Said too much again.
We are the special weapons you were sent here to care for.
It's you. You're the ones who've been producing the girls.
Attention operatives! Move on the double! Unknown beast detected! Island 15 will hereby be abandoned. Strategic HQ is to fall back to Island 16.
Black and white zigzag, swaying boat, damaged red water, ashen waves, 7-eyed frog, endless orange fabric with a silver thread. Stop it! Stop! Who are you? Shut up! Shut up! Get out of my head!
Cathali.
Weapons use the enemy's own force against them as soon as contact is made.
Just shut up! It doesn't matter what you say! I'm going back!
Those fairies are borderline unstable ghosts. They're souls of children. Souls who aren't aware they're dead when they wander into our world, still trapped in the immaturity of their former youth. Remember, they're not really life forms, and one of my necromancy skills allow me to produce fairies from wandering spirits like theirs.
Since they do not fear death, they make ideal, mass-produced weapons that can cause venom explosions.
Their lifespans are very short, and their spirits are so fragile that if they generate too much venom during combat, memories of their past lives can come back, causing mental disintegration. But we're trying to protect the world here. These are simply sacrifices that can and must be overlooked.
How are you girls feeling? You three slept in pretty late today.
We did, yeah. Can you blame us? That battle was rough.
I think I'm dead.
We'd like to take it easy for a while if that's okay. Right, Cathali?
Cathali?
Well, that's fine with me. No need to push if you're still so worn out.
On that note, you should excuse us from chores for the time being.
Not happening.
Sorry. I think I need to go get some more sleep.
Black spider. Used up candles and burned envelopes.
Please stop.
Happy metal bird and rainbow-colored arrow. Living mind. Stomach with a thorn raft begging toward the water.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! We made a promise. What if I'm the one who breaks it? I was really looking forward to eating all that butter cake.
Red's made of morning dew. Waking world. Father? Yellow plush. Shining scarlet. For the paperback carnival and war. Dazzling gray skies.
But who are you?
Who are?
Who am?
The fairies are our only way to make use of the Karyons, and this is a fact even you cannot deny.
Yes, I realize they're needed for basic defense, but their lives shouldn't be thrown away to satisfy imperialistic urges!
What would you have me do? The world as we know it heads steadily towards ruin. Reglacile's existence is already on borrowed time and borrowed power. We have no choice. We must find a way to return to the surface.
Must we? Are you sure there's not a better way? All those people living out there. Now, they consider Reglacile their home, not the damn surface! You know that!
What about you? Do you consider these islands your home? Don't pretend like you don't want to go back.
Suwon, let's say we do take the surface. Who are we gonna find there? Will there be any of our family or our friends to welcome us home?
Great Sage, I would give this fight up for the moment if I were you. That is one resolute man. Once he makes a decision to protect something, he will protect it, even if that means sacrificing his own life.
You mean to tell me you care more about fairies who will soon die than this world's future?
I do. Now I need to go. I promise to get back to them quickly.
Then, Willem Kamish, I take it this is your decision on the matter today.
Yes, it is.
I always thought you took the hero part of heroic brave a little too seriously.
So did I.
I've come with an urgent report. It's about the wielder of the dug weapon Signorius. Memories of her past are returning. Her mind has begun to disintegrate.
And just like that, he is gone. Why did you not tell him the truth about the beasts?
I used to look up to him like he was an older brother. So if there's any way I can help it, I'd rather not make him hate me more than he already does now.
No, it's mine! Because I took it first! Hey, do you guys know where Niglato is? She went up in the mountains!
Whenever someone doesn't come back, she goes up into the mountains to fight bears for a while.
Oh, right.
Then I guess we'll be having stewed bear for dinner tonight, huh?
Hey, what's wrong with you, Siat? You seem gloomy.
I don't know. It feels like there's a big hole in my head.
Why? Because Cathali broke?
Maybe, yeah.
You should know she kept her promise. She wasn't supposed to return from battle, but because of you, she somehow made it home. And she did everything she could to make sure she had a little bit of time left.
Yeah. I knew she'd keep her promise, even though I wouldn't say or do what she wanted. I did nothing for her. Cathali.
Are you looking for something?
Jade, Evo!
Jade Evo. I see. Hey, who are you?
My name is Elk!
Elk, huh? I can help you find Jade Evo if you want. I don't mind looking with you. I mean, this place seems huge. Who, me? Oh, yes, my name is... Huh. I think I forgot. Who am I?
Huh?
I don't know. But I remember there's something important. Oh, yeah, I remember I have to go back.
No matter what?
No matter what.
Even though it's only gonna bring you bunches of pain?
Yes, even then. Because I have a promise I have to keep.
It's rare to see you drinking anything other than tea.
I'm glad you're here, Willem. I'm so tired of being forced to cry all alone.
In the past, I wanted to fix things that couldn't be fixed, like unhappiness or the tragedies people went through. But I was always too powerless. In the end, I couldn't do anything. I started to wonder why I even tried. Still do. You'd think I would have learned my lesson. But I wanted to make Cathali happy. I'll never understand it. What did she ever see in me?
How do you not know the answer to that?
I'm so bored.
Enough, stop. Please be quiet.
Come on, I know you've got to be bored too, Ron. What is that? Ancient book?
Yes, one of yesterday's finds.
Are you telling me you can read Mnitwit writing?
I can connect the dots between the words. After that, it's just an educated guess.
Well, what are the Mnitwits saying?
The human race should have never come into being. The visitors were who created them, and the cost was great. The gods failed. Blame the gods. They failed us. It was their biggest mistake.
That's crazy.
Remember, this isn't 100%. It's a best guess. Beasts by humans. Truth unleash. Oh, this might be the other way around. Humans unleash the beasts and fill the world with the ashen truth.
Oh, wow!
Yes, I know. Now get off me.
Sounds to me like your book is talking about the beasts destroying the surface. Like a prophecy. Something wild like that.
It's not. This seems to be a fairy tale or a textbook of sorts. I think it's more likely humans created the beasts in accordance with this idea. At least that would be the natural assumption.
Yeah, it makes sense.
However, it almost seems like...
Who's there?
Hey, I'm looking for the waiting room for the fleet escort. Is this it? I'm a salvager with your fellow passengers. The Erlandria Merchant Guild? Everybody calls me Grick, because it's my name.
I'm so happy you're not a ghost!
Oh, Tiad.
Sorry, she hasn't fully recovered from everything yet. Poor thing was out of sorts the entire time you were broken, so please be patient with her little outburst.
I don't know why. For some reason I just felt so down.
I see. I also see that you've grown taller.
Hello, Cathali! You're all better now, right?
Well, good morning. You feeling okay?
Good morning.
Are you going on a trip? Is that why you're wearing your hat?
Oh no, my hair refused to cooperate today, so I'm trying to hide it. Anyway, tell me how practice was this morning.
Piece of cake! Oh, it made me hungry. When do we get to eat?
That's enough, girls. Breakfast will be ready when you're ready, meaning after you've all washed up.
Yes, ma'am!
All right, let's make our escape now.
Not eating breakfast with us?
Just in case. I want her to get checked out as soon as possible.
Of course.
Bye.
answer then.
That's me. I figured I should at least come greet those who hold my life in their hands. Can't hurt to be nice to the ones in charge of protecting my crew.
That's a weird thing to say. We look like we're beast fighters. You can't honestly believe the two of us can protect you.
Frankly, no, not at all. It's so hard for me to accept. Really, it seems as if it's some kind of stupid joke. But the thing is, you're here and you've got dug weapons with you. Matches everything I've heard about your kind, too, perfectly. What do they call you again? Leprechauns?
That's right. You sure do know a whole lot.
I have a couple of friends who keep me pretty well informed. Now, here, I brought you a token of friendship. You haven't been home in more than a month. I bet you miss good food. Picked these up on Island 31 on my way here. Hope you like meat pies.
You can't possibly be serious. I'll have you know our favor is not so easily bought.
I'll gladly take them.
Ron, how can you say that?
As it turns out, at the moment we have nothing in particular to do. We could talk to him for a bit. I think there's no harm in that.
Whatever. It's fine with me if it's fine with you.
Now then, Grick, was it?
That's right.
Have you been a salvager very long?
Yeah, I suppose you could say that.
Really? Have you ever run into a beast?
Huh? Why would you ask that question? You actually think you can learn something about those things from me?
Yes. I want to know more. To start with, what are they? Where and how were the beasts even born? Why did they wipe out the Emnoids on the surface?
You seem to care an awful lot about them.
Yes, while the beasts may threaten your very existence, they are the reason for ours. Isn't it natural to be curious about one's origin?
Shopping with me. It was nice. I appreciate you carrying the stuff back, too.
I also had an errand to run, so don't even mention it. From what I understand, you've been working at that bakery for quite a while. How did that happen?
The military brass did not like the idea at all, but Niglotho helped convince them to let me do it. And what do you think, Officer Willem? How do you feel about us weapons working for money? Is there something wrong with wanting to be like everyone else?
I feel like grown-ups are supposed to ensure that kids can do whatever they want within reason. As long as it's not dangerous or plain wrong, it's okay with me.
Thank you! Oh, I love you so much, Officer Willem! I've never had a father before, but you seem like what a father should be.
That's sweet to say. I actually already consider you girls to be my kids, more or less.
You really do? Hold on, if you're our father, then what person would that make our mother? Maybe Niglotho? Doesn't seem fair to Cathali.
Alright, time to get going. I have to start the cooking now.
I gave you the silver test, and it came up negative.
It did? Wow, okay. What does that mean?
Silver powder has a natural reaction to irregular death. To put it simply, it's a drug we use to detect the presence of spirits. And since leprechauns are a type of spirit, I was expecting your blood to turn black immediately after I mixed it together with the silver testing agent. But there was no reaction at all. I don't know the reason, but right now, your body is not scientifically a leprechaun's.
Wait, what are you talking about? Then what's happened to my body?
I have no idea. It's just the only conclusion that I can make, well, based on the findings.
Is that why my hair is changing?
There's the possibility it could be a side effect of your coma.
Niglotho, what's going to happen to me?
You honestly don't feel anything wrong with your body?
No, I don't. I feel perfectly normal.
Well then, I guess try not to worry about it for now. Give me time to do a little more research. I'll figure it out. And don't get any ideas about dyeing your hair. I doubt that it's gonna bother Willem.
Why would you say that?
Until we get all of this cleared up, I want you to be sure and stay away from your dug weapon. There's just no telling what might happen.
All right. I can do that. Although, what am I gonna do if I can't wield a sword?
I don't know. Maybe you can work on getting married instead. I'm being serious here. Surely you realize Willem's contract will eventually expire. Of course, we both know how he is. I'm certain he would stay if we all asked him.
Then, can't we just do that?
Of course not! Asking is way too easy. Instead, we'll aggressively remind him that this is his home. Then no one will have to ask him at all. And obviously, the best way to make him feel like this is his home is for him to have a wife and family.
What? Is that how this stuff really works?
That is how this stuff works. Honestly, I was considering volunteering myself for the job in question, but I
Please
thought...
don't. If you did, then I wouldn't stand a chance.
I suppose it's time for you to start fishing. You better work some magic and hook that man fast. Don't procrastinate either. Otherwise, me or some other girl will get him before you do.
Too good at this stuff, Gio.
What does that mean?
You knew she wouldn't eat if you only baked some for her, so you found a way to make sure she had her cake and ate it. I gotta say, I'm impressed you baked enough for all of us.
Pretty good, if I do say so myself. Hey, Ren, where is she?
Probably her room.
Why? Did something happen?
No, she just prefers not to eat sweets in front of anyone else.
She likes to think she's fancy. But it's not as if it bothers her that much. You should totally take some to her room yourself and spend some sugar-sweet quality time together.
Don't make it sound inappropriate.
It's just... I don't know. The other girls look up to me, so I don't want to look childish in front of them. And, from what I've been told, when I eat stuff like that, let's just say that I could ruin my own reputation. With sweets, I kinda go crazy. What does that look for?
You're making a really big deal out of something that's ridiculous, which sort of proves that you're still a kid.
Excuse me?
Shall I also get you some tea? Well, my lady.
It smells so delicious.
It is.
Looks delicious.
Yes, that's because it is.
You sure? Like, it's okay for me to eat this in front of you?
Do you even need to ask? Who do you think I baked it for, silly?
I kept my promise. I did it.
Must have been rough.
Yes, it was. It was so hard.
I know I said this yesterday, but welcome home, Kasali.
I'm home. I made it back. I finally got to say it.
And I finally got to hear it.
Does it look weird? The red hair?
It's a very pretty color, and it looks great.
Oh, good. Thank you. All right, I'm fine now.
You sure about that? You're not feeling sick or anything? I'll be mad at you if you push yourself.
I'm fine. And I have cooking, laundry, and lots of other responsibilities to focus on.
There's no reason to get upset.
I know. Just wait, I hope that you're ready.
That's what I said!
Ladies, did you forget something? Like wiping your shoes off before coming inside.
Sorry, Kathali!
I'm really freed from being a fairy soldier, if I'm really allowed to pursue my dreams, the same dreams as most normal people, then I want to live, standing side by side with him. I want to see the same things, walk down the same path, eat the same food, and go to the same places he goes. I want to spend my whole life that way, with him.
Getting better at homie stuff is all well and good, but I mean, like...
It's only for Willem.
Look at who's making another spicy meat dish. And seems to me this one's tailored to a certain someone's taste buds, too.
Oh, shut up and get out of here. Only the person cooking is allowed in the kitchen anyway.
It's a very pretty color, and it looks great. Ooh.
You were eavesdropping?
Amazing how girls in love are so full of life. What? Although, I don't know about hogging the whole kitchen. I mean, that sure is a lot of work just to get to one guy's stomach.
How is said fairy soldier?
It's been around 5 days since she woke up, and so far, she seems fine.
Does she? Good. That's wonderful to hear.
So... what's with the getup?
They're civilian clothes. I happen to be under suspension for leading a losing battle. I can't wear a uniform right now. Hopefully this is only temporary.
Uh-huh. So, why are we making off-duty lizards come all this way? What's this conversation about?
To discuss Cathali's immediate future, right? Did I not mention that to you earlier? I thought we three needed to talk about it. Those girls are technically weapons. It's not like they can retire. And although Cathali is not a leprechaun at the moment, she's still considered a fairy soldier on paper.
Which means she can't turn down an order to sortie. Huh.
So then what about on your end? You're first officer, could you adjust the sortie lineup?
I could if I was in charge, but there's a chance the order might come from higher up in the command.
Hold on. You know the Great Sage? Doesn't he have military influence?
What? Yes, I know him. He's the military's top advisor. Everyone knows the Great Sage.
Then make sure he receives a report that goes like this. In order to research leprechaun physiology, Technical Officer Kamesh has chosen soldier Cathali Nota Seniorius to be a test subject.
What is that about?
Just call it a hunch. If I ask to be given responsibility for her, I bet he'll agree to it. Mostly because he'll assume that'll make me owe him one.
So what kind of relationship do you imagine you have with the Great Sage?
Don't worry about that. Worry about how we're going to replace Cathali. Ithea and Ren can't handle it, not if they're by themselves.
Oh. Right, well, about that, there's I heard from the guild that beasts attacked the surface survey team. Apparently, the Soxifraga was sunk.
Soxy...
It's sunk? What of the warriors that were aboard?
Both were a bit worn out, however, apparently unhurt.
Hang on a second, you guys. Survey team... both?
Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting that you only arrived here like a month ago. Do you actually know how many battle-ready fairies we currently have?
Aside from Cathali, 3. That's with Tiat, who hasn't been paired with a sword.
No, we have 5 girls ready. There's Ithea and Nephrin. Tiat, I guess. We also have Noft and Rontolk.
Well, where are those girls right now?
You could try putting 2 and 2 together.
No way.
Yes way.
I think that's correct.
Huh?
But how can we really know?
What is that?
You know?
It's a beast!
You idiot! That thing reacts to sound and motion! Just be still and keep quiet! Come on! What the hell is going not a good sign.
I expected a beast to put up a better fight.
Completely insane.
Are you talking about the beast? Or perhaps...
Get a move on. Need medicine here.
We sent word to the Guardian Wings military. Just gotta take it easy. Help should arrive fairly soon.
Yeah, that's a lot easier said than done.
It'll be fine. Legitimate tapes are at the Force. Won't run into them for a while. Here.
And why do you think that?
I think that because I know they tend to avoid living close to their own kind. There shouldn't be any of them around here now.
Huh, had no clue. Ron, did you know about that? Humans unleash the beasts and fill the world with... They fill it with ashen truth.
Seriously, Ron. Your bad habit is showing. What does Nick Lotho always tell you? When it comes time to eat, you need to focus on food. Eat up already. Open your mouth wider. Good.
They really are just a couple of children, aren't they?
Choke to death.
Willem was right on the money.
We want to send a rescue squad to the surface, but the Plantagenesta, the Moby-class transport airship we would use, is currently being remodeled. It won't be ready for 15 days.
What the heck do you need to have such a big ship for anyway?
What? Watch your mouth, second-grade technical officer! I'm a first-grade technical officer, you know! I'm your superior!
Pardon me, first-grade technical officer, sir. Please excuse this country boy's lack of manners.
Forgive it. I may be a first-grade technical officer, but I still have some compassion. Now let's get back on topic. The survey team on the Soxifraga was commissioned to excavate specific ruins of the Emnitwits. They were rather successful and retrieved numerous relics, so we need a big ship to bring everything back. Understand, second-grade technical officer?
Yeah, Understood, first-grade technical officer, sir. But the longer the rescue op is delayed, the more danger the survey team faces.
We know. That's why we sent 2 swords with them in the first place. And I hope they do their jobs, even if they must sacrifice their own lives. Is there anything wrong?
No, not at all. You're absolutely correct, O wise first-grade technical officer, sir.
I can't read a disfeatured's facial expressions. Here, I want you to go through this.
Ground level K-96 Mal ruins. The second survey report.
Once you read it, you'll be able to appreciate the importance of this survey.
Hang on. Streets with thick stone paving. Jerry-built housing blocks. No doubt about it. This is Gomag City, an Imperial territory. It's my hometown.
On the next page, you'll find a list of their findings. You know, talismans and the like. Those objects are precious and informative. They're awaiting our rescue.
Dug weapon, Lapidem Sibyllus. This is it. This sword can... Sir, kind first-grade technical officer, sir.
What is it, second-grade technical officer?
A favor. I would like to ask one.
Well, that took forever.
Sorry, it's kind of a long story.
Give me a second. I just need to finish this.
There's no need to rush.
That was delicious. You ready?
Why did you come with me again?
I wanted to buy myself something silly. I also have a huge list of things from the girls.
Well, you seem to be enjoying yourself.
It isn't often you and I can take a leisurely stroll all by ourselves. In fact, I don't think that's ever happened.
What about when we first met? We ran all over the place that day.
That's true. But it didn't it didn't have the same feel back then. Ready to go?
Kasali?
Is that a cute Mrs. I see?
A Mrs.?
Newlyweds, huh? I'll give you a discount.
No, you've got this all wrong.
Yes, we are. Thank you very much.
Huh? Are you finished shopping now, Mrs.?
Yep, and thank you for all your help. Newlyweds, huh? So we look like a couple.
Are you really happy right here? You're finally free to roam outside the island practically anywhere you want. So why come with me just to shop?
Oh, come on. Quit playing dumb when I know you know the answer. You see, I don't care where we are. All I want is to be with you.
I honestly have no clue what you see in me. I was ordered to send a ferry soldier to the surface.
Yeah.
I picked Nephrin, and I'll be going with her.
Right.
I don't think I can sit around and wait for someone to return anymore. Also, I'm interested in a sword they found on the surface.
A sword?
It's called Lapidem Sibyllus. I believe it has a special ability to keep its wielder in optimum mental condition. So listen, I know you're putting on a brave face. The disintegration might worsen at any moment. My hope is that this sword could help if it ever came down to it.
You're worried about me then?
Did you really think I would not be?
I don't think there's any reason to worry. Nothing has happened since that one time. I even sparred for a while with Tiath the other day, and I was fine afterward. I feel great, so don't worry so much.
You realize you're not a leprechaun anymore. So there's no telling what's happening inside your body right now. I'm begging you, please don't push yourself.
So then, when are you supposed to be leaving?
Oh, not for a while yet. You look after the girls?
I'm going to.
Huh?
I said I'm going with you.
Did I not just literally beg you not to push yourself?
Yes, you did. But I won't sit around waiting for you to return. I don't think I could bear it.
Absolutely not. That excuse isn't going to fly with me. You're not a fairy anymore, and there's no sightseeing.
You think I'd want to go with you just to do some sightseeing?
Wait, no, that's not what I'm saying at all. What I mean is it's not a place to go for fun.
You think this is all about fun? Now you've made me mad! Now I'm going with you no matter what!
Calm down. You know that's not gonna happen.
Looks like it's gonna happen after all. Yay for permission!
Yeah, if you say so.
Hold on, are you mad at me?
Don't you realize why you got permission to go?
Let's see. Isn't it because you vouched for me?
Sort of, I guess. To be blunt, he thought you were my lover.
Your lover?
Apparently, officers often take lovers on trips as their secretaries. That is what he thinks I'm doing.
Your lover. I'm okay with that.
Well, that's great, but I'm not.
All right, then we can go back to Mrs.
Oh, for pity's sake. Look, truth be told, I would rather not be separated from you either, okay?
Wait a second! I'm happy, but also sad because it wasn't a proposal, was it?
Of course not.
right window side. Pepper.
Tio. Hey, Tio.
Is that Isaiah?
You betcha. Your beloved Isaiah Mise Valgulius. If you want anything for breakfast, best to hit the mess hall soon.
Yeah, okay. I'm up.
Allie.
You were being my blanket, Ren? That's why I felt so warm. Thanks.
You're welcome. It gets chilly this time of year, and I didn't want you to catch a cold.
When you think about it, shouldn't this scenario be ridiculously scandalous? Why doesn't it seem that way, though?
That's because your mind hasn't been corrupted by what they call the gutter as of yet.
Not to mention, Nephrin basically has pet status. Are you okay with that?
Providing emotional support is crucial. It's a worthwhile role.
Is that so? Anyway, what were you researching all night?
It was a dug weapon, Lapidem Sibyllus. That sword could stop Cathali's mental disintegration.
Jeez, what now?
Nothing. Just wondering if she has a real chance with you. Does she?
Don't be ludicrous. She had a chance this entire time. Some may hold out longer, but no man can remain unfazed forever when a cute girl likes him. But I still can't give in, which is why I'm trying to keep her at arm's length.
Wow.
You tell her I'll end you.
You slept with Nephrin?
Why does everyone have to make it a big deal? You know Nephrin is just like a daughter to me. Why are you being so weird about it?
Spare me, you're not that much older than she is.
Yeah, well, people tend to assume I'm young, but I'm actually over 500 years old.
True. And I imagine Nephrin must have snuggled up in there with you herself.
No need to imagine.
But I still have a hard time accepting this. I know you can sense people sneaking up on you.
I can only sense the hostile people, though. I don't notice the mostly harmless ones.
Then let me ask you this. What if the person crawling in your bed was Niglotho?
Defenestrated in 2 seconds flat.
That's not how it went with Nephrin.
Niglotho might not technically be hostile, but she is what I consider a dangerous woman, a very dangerous woman.
Okay. What if it were me?
I don't know. Let me think. I'd have to throw you out, obviously.
Please be more careful in the future. You don't want the little ones to start jumping in your bed. At least I assume you don't.
Right. No.
I give up. I have no idea why Cathali isn't a leprechaun now, or why her hair changed color. What about you? Will the dug weapon on the surface really come in handy? Willem?
Oh, sorry. It's just, Cathali was acting, I don't know, kind of weird this morning.
Huh?
So I said I'd throw her out, obviously. I thought she'd be mad over why it's okay with Ren and not her. But she just walked away. You think she's sick again?
You know, for such a perceptive guy, you can be unbelievably obtuse.
What's that supposed to mean?
She's not sick. She's just elated that you put her in the same category as you put me.
And that would make her elated because why?
Because I'm the rival in love she's most worried about. And if you treat both of us the same, that would mean you also see her as more than just a little girl.
Hold on, her rival in love?
Yes.
Are you saying she believes you and I could get together like in a relationship?
That is the implication.
She's so young. I suppose at that age you have the tendency to get the wrong idea about these kinds of things.
I wouldn't say it's the wrong idea, exactly. You may find this rather difficult to accept, but I actually do rate you quite highly as a man. Honestly, I wouldn't mind being with a man like you. After all, our races aren't too terribly different. And because of that, I might even be able to provide you with children of your own someday. If I could be a part of your happiness in 5 or 10 years' time, well, there is nothing I would love more. Now, that being said, Cathali's happiness is a priority for me. So don't worry, I'm not about to go all out for the kill just yet. Nevertheless, she simply can't help but consider me a genuine threat. Oh, I hope that makes sense.
I'm gonna make a really despicable request.
What might that be?
Can I pretend that like I didn't hear any of that?
You're right, that is despicable. However, it's fine. I completely understand.
Hurry! Yeah!
Hey girls, be careful, don't
Do not run in the halls!
What do you think's gotten into them now?
Shooting stars.
So pretty. Look over there! And over there too! Oh yes, spectacular.
Oh wow, there are so many tonight.
Did you see that? Here comes a whole bunch!
Tiat's got that down. She's playing Big Sis to perfection.
It's hard to believe. Not too long ago, I was the one running after her. In fact, she's probably imitating me.
Yeah. I can totally see that.
Thank you. For looking out for me, taking me to the surface and all that.
Nah, I'm just doing it for my own peace of mind. Don't worry about it.
I don't care. Thanks anyway.
Look! What are you doing, Almeda?
Almeda!
Make it! Casali! Casali! Casali!
Goodness. Do you realize how ridiculous you sound? It's embarrassing. Some grown-up you are. You okay, sweetie? It seems like she's all right, too.
Casali!
What are you doing? Not that I mind, but let's try this again from the top.
You're not a leprechaun right now. You can't generate venom like that anymore, don't you get it? What if things were to go wrong? What if you... I thought I was gonna lose you even though I was right here.
Well, you're one to talk, aren't you? I mean, with your wreck of a body. I'm perfectly fine. I am a bit numb, perhaps, but it will go back to normal in no time.
You're not pretending, are you?
No faith in me at all, huh? You're all banned from the roof! Get everyone downstairs immediately!
Alright, got it!
What's going on? What happened out here?
Nothing too bad. I'll take her up to get a bath now. Think you can handle the rest with me, Glotho?
Oh, yeah.
You ready to go?
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Tiat is the one you should apologize to. If you'd listened to her, you wouldn't have put yourself in danger.
Right. I know. I'm sorry.
Cover those ears. Ready to switch?
Yep. Cathali? What's wrong?
Elk. Am I? What do you mean?
I want you to tell me who you are. Spell it out for me.
My name is Cathali Notus Seniorius.
I didn't need to worry. You're definitely still my friend Cathali.
Worry about what? I don't understand. Why would you worry?
Look, you need to ignore all those nonsensical visions, words, and memories of that past life. Otherwise, they're just gonna eat away at you until you start losing your own memories, and I really don't want it to make you forget who you are.
So all these memories, they're true? They're real? A girl with red hair keeps telling me that.
Do not think about her anymore. She doesn't matter. That girl has nothing to do with you. She's a total stranger and of no relation. I want you to think about who you are, like as much as you can. Cling to every memory you still have now. Don't let them be swept away by someone else's. And no generating Venom anymore. Jeez, what were you thinking?
But I had to help her.
No buts allowed, Cathali. Yes, you were very lucky one time. You came back. But who knows what might happen next time, though? Avoid anything that might trigger a memory of a past life. And do not generate Venom. If you want to stick around for as long as possible, you need to follow these 2 rules.
I knew it. My stupid disintegration never actually stopped, did it?
So you still decided to live on, yeah? Listen, I've got a story for you, okay? It's about a girl I once knew. We were really close. Just like you, the girl's past life slowly but surely ate away at her, until her own persona vanished. Meanwhile, the other girl who woke up in her place felt pretty lost herself. She thought she'd died, but here she was in a place she'd never been before, and in a body that wasn't hers. Lucky for her, she came across a diary that belonged to the girl who'd completely disappeared. She'd written in it every single day without fail.
Ithea.
She was a bubbly, nosy girl. I think she focused on everyone else, so she wouldn't have to reveal her feelings. Yep, that's the kind of girl Ithea Mise Valgulius was. When it happened, I thought perhaps killing myself was for the best. But then, we'd both be gone. It would mean nothing. I realized there was only one way for me to atone. I'd stay. I'd have to take over being Ithea, and I'd never ever let anyone know I wasn't really her. Funny, somehow I've made it all the way to today just by saying that to myself over and over.
I see. I'm so sorry. She had a diary. Maybe I should start one too.
Try asking yourself this first. Do you want someone to take over your life? How does the Cathali here, the you right now, how does she want to live?
The me here. The me now.
It's getting kind of chilly out. I'll help. I'm not as warm as Nephrin, but I'll do my best to keep you comfy. You're just gonna have to make do.
Thank you. But you know, you actually seem pretty warm to me.
It makes me happy to hear that. Cathali, you think you can keep this from the T.O.?
Yeah. Besides, knowing would only make him worry even more. And I refuse to be the damsel in distress type. That's it. I know what I want to do. Right now, I just want to savor the joy of being with him. I want to revel in being normal.
See, there's that whole look at me, I'm in love thing you do. Told ya, I knew you were definitely still good old Cathali.
Oh, stop.
You're the only one. About Ithea and the diary. You're the only one I've told.
Then it can be our little secret.
Are you gonna ask me? Like, don't you want to know my real name? Or find out what kind of person I was before?
You're Ithea too, though. A bubbly, nosy girl. One who focuses on everyone else, so she doesn't have to reveal her feelings. She's a fellow fairy, and one of my best friends. That's all that really matters.
It is. Thank you. That's such a relief.
Let's go.
Oh, was that just you, Cathali?
I'm sorry. Was I being too loud?
Your hair is still changing.
Yeah, I'm really starting to like it.
Yes, I can tell. I mean, you're owning it.
Thank you. I'm done being all mopey. But even when I'm sad, even when I feel like I'm being torn apart, even the tears that are always ready to flow, they all prove I'm still here. All the worry, the frustration, the sorrow, and the joy. They're all different parts of what make up the person standing right here. The person alive right now. The girl who is, without a doubt, me, Cathali. Yes, at least for now.
You're knitting?
It's gotten pretty cold lately. The little ones don't have anything warm enough to wear, so I thought I'd help.
That's nice.
So what you say? Some people think this color suits me, do you? Okay, what's the matter? You don't have to worry.
All right then, if you say so.
Thank you, Ren.
How's Kalon's cold? Is she gonna be okay?
Still not over the hump yet, I'd say. I'm gonna pick her up some medicine later.
Sounds good.
Oh, yes, this is great! You're improving so much!
Cathali, when you get a chance, will you put this under Kalon's pillow for me? It's an ancient talisman to prevent nightmares when you have a cold. Is that okay? I'm worried about her. Her cold has lasted so long.
Oh, right. That's fine. Go on. Got it. How neat. I didn't know you had something like this.
Not me. Signoria's provided it.
Did you say Signorius?
Yeah, I told you that dug weapons were comprised of several different talismans, didn't I? The other ones prevent cuts when the blade isn't imbued with magic, or they raise an alarm when the wielder uses an alias. They're kind of useless at the moment, so I figured we
You
might
put that talisman back right now! What has gotten into you? Do I have to remind you that dug weapons aren't everyday little charms that we can hand out willy-nilly for whatever we want, whenever we want it? They're ultimate weapons, ones that should be prioritized better than this!
You're being overdramatic and you know it. Unless you think Kalon's not a priority, and that she doesn't need a good night's sleep.
Oh, what am I gonna do with you? Oh, fine. Of course I'm worried about her too. Just promise me you'll put it back before you go to the surface.
I promise. Speaking of the surface, do you think they're okay down there? What were their names again? Noft and Rontok, right?
Yes, and there's currently no need to be troubled. For what it's worth, the military is rushing to finish the ship's remodeling.
Well, that's reassuring to hear. I'm concerned about that artifact they recovered, too.
Oh, that's right. Lapidum sibyllus.
You're worried about it because you worry about me, which you do too much.
He's an overprotective daddy, this one.
Shut up.
What? It's better than being an overprotective sugar daddy.
Oh, come on, not you two.
You both should shut up. Neither of you are making sense. Here you go.
Huh.
What?
You've been doing more stuff like that lately. It gives you that traditional girly girl charm.
I have to count the stitches, so I'd appreciate it if you didn't distract me.
What? I was just trying to compliment you.
That was a compliment?
You're still up, Ron?
Wow.
Yes. I wonder how long this rescue squad is gonna take. It's been like forever.
I just got the word. It's gonna take them even longer to get ready.
You're trying to read that again?
I am.
Figure anything out?
I haven't. But I believe I can come up with an alternative interpretation for this passage. Humans by the surface. No. By the humans. The surface. The surfaces. Noft, will you kindly and immediately get off me?
It's open.
Staying up late again?
I guess. Kinda.
You know all those things that you do? All those things that you do, can you teach me how to do them too? Like how to tune the swords. And that weird thing you did for me. You know, the thing you did with your hands. Why are you looking at me like that?
What's gotten into you?
Lately, you haven't given me much attention, probably because you didn't have a reason to. I thought you'd make time for me if I was learning, and any time spent together works for me.
You can't be serious.
Although I can't fight, I'm still forcing you to take me to the surface with you, so I would like to be useful.
None of those skills are something you can master overnight. You would have to put in a lot of time and effort first. Don't get too worked up. I know how you feel, but I'm still not going to make you push yourself.
Don't be silly, I wouldn't push myself.
And don't you play dumb. You've been losing your memories, haven't you?
I didn't realize that you knew.
I could tell from watching you.
So you were watching me.
But if we have Lapidum sibyllus, we won't have to worry about that.
Is that map of the surface?
Yep, it's the area near the ruins where the survey team was attacked.
Isn't this where the rescue squad is supposed to land? That's a bit close to camp, don't you think? Oh, but I suppose that would make it easier to transfer the hall.
Well, aren't you quick on the uptake?
I am your secretary, after all. Where we're going is your home, isn't it?
500 years ago.
Would you want to go back?
This island has become my home now. Our home.
It is, yes. Hey, what was your city like? Did it have really amazing food? Were you in love there?
What's all this? Why the sudden interrogation?
It's my understanding that one needs detailed intel on their destination beforehand. But wait, I'm gonna go get some more tea first. Be right back.
Give me a break, you're just curious. This is so good.
Rather than worry and be stagnant, I'll keep moving forward one step at a time. My footsteps may fade behind me, and the path ahead may be dark as well. I won't regret the past, or be pessimistic about the future. I will simply live here in the moment. Because no matter how I fight it, the clock keeps ticking down on me. 11, 12, 13, 14. Perfect! And time, it keeps on passing by. I'm glad I finished in time. This is for Tiat.
Me? Really? Thank you so much! I'll love it forever!
This one is for Luckish.
Well, thank you very much, Cathali. What about Kalan? Hey, what about me? Where's mine?
Kalan needs to wait her turn.
Here you go, sweetie.
Oh, it's so warm!
The rest
rest of you better hurry and get your butts over here too. Cathali's giving out presents!
Alright, so what's the deal with this party?
It's a snowfall fest. It's for snowy nights when you can't go out. Instead, you wine and dine all night long.
Huh.
It's a popular event these days. But originally, it was one of our troll festivals.
I think I'll pass on the details.
But let's say it's also a send-off for those of you headed to the surface.
It's really not that big a deal, is it?
So we have presents for the older fairies too. Although I guess they aren't exactly from us.
Oh, now she looks so lovely I could eat you up right now!
Let go! You're squeezing me too tight! I can't breathe and you're gonna wrinkle my dress!
I'm telling you, that there is one high-class lady. I tip my hat to Lady Fira's good taste.
Why would she send us all this?
It's for the Snowfall Fest, apparently.
Oh, thank you all for your help when you were here last. I know this isn't much, but I wanted to send some gifts for the Snowfall Fest. I hope you all come to visit me in Corna di Luce again soon. What is it, Ren?
There is something for you. Cheer up.
I can't believe that little...
Gorgeous!
Look at that! Get over there. If there's ever been a time to compliment her, this is that time.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I know what to say.
Say everything you want. Ask everything you need. Putting it off can be a bad idea, and you know that better than anyone.
Hey, Cathali. You look absolutely beautiful.
I know. There should be enough clothes. What about books, though?
Cathali, it's almost time to leave.
Oh, okay. Who am I? Really?
I'll see you later.
We're off, girls. I can't stop it. My memories are slowly fading. The person I am is crumbling away.
You girls better be good for Niglato, okay?
Be safe. We'll prepare a welcome back party for you while we wait.
Don't push yourself. It's a promise, right?
It's a promise. I'm so sorry. It's sad. I've forgotten more than half of what I knew about them. I can relearn the names I can't remember anymore. However, I know the memories I've lost will never come back. As everything I am falls apart, can I even be called Cathali at this point? It's heartbreaking. I'm hurt and just so sad. But right now, I want to hold all these feelings as close to my heart as I can. Because the moment they disappear too, that's the moment there'll be nothing left of me.
Showing symptoms of venom poisoning.
Just try to suck it out.
What do you think you're doing to her?
Relax, it'll be fine.
How is that fine?
Oh my gosh, Dad, please, I can't handle this anymore.
No, you want hand-nosed immediately or else.
I sense dirty thoughts.
Feel better now?
My body feels so light, it's almost creepy.
I happen to find it unsettling to have my fatigue disappear so suddenly like that.
I said you'd be fine. But how fine was she?
How fine what? Let me guess, you're finding it hard to trust me, right?
Of course. You are an Emnitwit. Others might be able to have faith in one of the sinners who destroyed the world, but I cannot.
Well, I've been surrounded by those others for a while now. I must be a very lucky man.
I find your nonchalance suspicious as well. Masking your evil intentions and tricking people must be a habit for you. Yes, I'm grateful you helped Cathali survive a battle in which she was supposed to die. However, your being an Emnuit raises a flag. We have no guarantee you are not dangerous. Need I remind you that it was your people who were responsible for spreading the 17 beasts across the world? A few days after the beasts appeared, 2 islands vanished from the map. By the following week, 5 countries, 4 islands, and 2 oceans were gone. The week after that, the world map had lost all meaning. And then, before long, all humanity was wiped out. How did the beasts increase so rapidly in number?
I don't know for sure, but I've heard they were originally some kind of biological weapon.
Biological weapon? Meaning, they must have used some organism as a base. What creature exactly did the humans use to construct the beasts?
Dunno.
Biological weapons. That's why they were made. Their only purpose was to fight. Like us, we just fight on the other side.
You don't have to know everything about them. They're archenemies who make you suffer, that's all. Isn't that right?
I suppose so, but I also wish to learn the whole truth.
For what it's worth, I don't mind people like you, but I gotta walk away with her, so bye! I'm sorry about that. She's usually such a nice girl.
I get her point. I'm gonna check on things out there. Stay on the ship for me, okay?
What? But
Didn't I say not to push yourself? Please, just stay put.
Don't worry, he's in good hands. I'll be keeping an eye on him for you.
Why would you keep an eye on me?
Obviously, because you had dirty thoughts about Ron.
Oh, don't start!
rude. Always treating me like a kid. Who cares if Ron has a more mature aura?
All right, last one. Which way will it go? Which one is it? Gotcha! Oh, come on, not again! Ravenholm, what hell? What are you, a baby? A tadpole? You ain't got legs down there?
Get out of the doorway.
Oh, right. Sorry about that.
If it isn't Madam Secretary, what brings you in here, sweetheart?
Wanna join us for a drink?
Who knew she'd just be a disfeatured kid?
Kid or not, she's an esteemed secretary.
She sure is. She helps out our honorable technical officer in more ways than one.
Hey, would you help us out in more ways than one, too?
You most likely do not need to worry much about Noft and Rontalk. Neither of them have ever been the kind to seriously hate someone.
Yeah, I get it. Thank you, though. You've always got my back. I really do appreciate it.
I do so because you might break otherwise.
Do I really seem that fragile? Well, thanks anyway. And keep looking out for Cathali, too, would you?
You moron! Do you even know what you've done?
I know that I'm a first-grade technical officer, not to mention also being the highest-ranking officer here.
I don't care! Who died and made you the boss?
Well, look who's as loud as ever.
Willem!
Oh, good. You know this man, second-grade officer?
Yes. Okay.
This idiot said an additional excavation squad underground.
We have to grab as many relics as possible before we leave. I don't believe you realize how crucial this operation is.
Sending too many men underground at once is considered a bad idea.
That's probably just a silly myth.
It's real. From what I've been told, no group of more than 7 salvagers has ever returned alive. There's a reason why we work in small groups. You must respect the surface.
They've already left, so no point in complaining now. All we can do here is prepare for the worst. Isn't that right, Sir Wise First-Grade Technical Officer?
Yes, you're right that you're right. You see how big-hearted a first-grade technical officer I am. Take care of those things for me.
I will. Thank you, sir.
I wasn't expecting you, of all people, to show up.
Well, I wasn't expecting to see you here, huh, Crick?
Oh, wow, another cutie pie. Met Noft and Rontalk yet?
You could say that.
You didn't lie. These fairies really are nice girls. I'm kind of still in shock.
I won't walk one down the aisle.
Back up, you weirdo.
Whatever. So is the plan to load the entire hall into the Planta Genesta?
Yep, including everything on the Saxifraga. Why?
I'm looking for something.
Advisor, we need your help here, please.
Okay, I'll see you later. You too, Missy.
finished.
I'm all done on my end, boss.
Thank you.
Well, I did tell her not to push herself.
My, if it isn't the technical officer! What brings you all the way down here?
What indeed? Shouldn't you be with your esteemed secretary?
My esteemed secretary is busy. Hey, where did you store the dug weapon that you found?
No idea. We followed our orders, which were simply to carry it back here.
A lot of men were lost in the attack, you know. There's just no way we can keep track of everything.
Of course not. So I'm looking for a needle in a haystack.
Earthquake? Careful, boys.
It's a big one today.
There have been a lot of tremors lately.
Lilia.
Who are you? What do you want from me?
Lilia, Aspley, I'm the brave who is going to kill you and save the world.
That sounds like it must be a pain.
You have no idea.
Why would you want to save the world?
I'm doing this for one reason. It's for my love. Time to say goodbye. Rest in peace!
My name is Cathali. I guess I'm still fine. And here you are.
I can't remember the last time I had soup this delicious.
Seconds, please! Oh, dear Madam Secretary!
Sure. Coming right up.
Is it yummy? I mean, wow!
The kick of the pepper is a nice touch, and the richness of the texture is next to perfect. Impressive. How did Cathali become such a good cook?
It's the power of love.
Hey, you seem awful mad. What, are you scared someone's gonna take your Cathalia away from you?
Oh, hi there, Officer Casanova.
Better make that secretary of yours happy, you got it?
That girl is gonna make a perfect wife.
But if you go and break her heart, don't make me spell it out. Screw that. Perfect wife, my foot. Make her happy, my ass. They don't have to tell me, because I already know. I already know what.
Don't start crying if you trip. But since you're reading, what's that part say?
Carried the corpse of a god to this city, I believe. The text is blurry after that, so I cannot read it.
Sure hope that God has mercy on their souls.
I love it. I just love it. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Who's up next?
Nice work. You're really good at that too, Cathali.
Thanks. I've been working on a bunch of my skills.
Cathali, may I ask you something?
Of course.
Why do you come to the surface? Was it perhaps for that Willem person? And if so, was that because he saved your life?
I don't know. He's rather calm for someone who's walking a tightrope. He's certainly awkward, and he overthinks everything. The point is, I guess
She just wants to be with him.
Man, come on!
Damn him! Damn that man!
She's way too good for that stupid chart. Don't mind, ma'am. I'm rooting for you too.
Oh, really? So that's how it is then. Don't you start with me too?
Thank you.
My. Did you sort all of this out yourself?
What are you two doing here?
We've decided to come help. Looking for that Doug weapon, right?
Really? What brought this kindness on?
We've been hearing a bunch of stuff about you. Like that you're taking good care of the little ones.
Oh no. You haven't been told anything too weird, have you?
You mean like how you and Cathali are close to couplehood? Or like how Ithea thinks you're into young girls?
Never mind. I got it.
Don't think we're doing this for you. It's for Cathali.
Well, that's nice. And thanks, but I'm pretty sure I'll be fine. This is my job. I kinda want to find it myself. Oh, right. Bring me your swords, girls. I'll tune them while I'm at it.
What the heck?
What is this? It wasn't on the list.
Hey, there you are.
Oh, Cathali. What's up?
I'm giving out lunch boxes to those who can't make it to the mess hall. I brought this one for you.
Thank you, but the secretary thing is just an excuse. You didn't have to.
If I just sat around doing nothing, then it would appear that you really had brought along your lover instead of someone with a purpose.
So what? Who cares, though?
I happen to care, thank you.
Is that so?
Is that one Noth's sword?
Yep. And I found the other one, too.
The other one?
That's Lapidem Sibyllus. I'll have to take a closer look at it once we get back home.
You did it. You really found it for me.
Do you still remember that night when I tuned Seniorius? Or have you forgotten?
I remember. I also remember who Nephren and Nofdar and Rontolk. I know her, and I remember Ithea too. I remember them, although I'm not sure if I still remember everything.
I see. Well, now that we have the sword, we don't have to worry about it.
What's the matter?
There isn't anything wrong with it.
Of course there isn't. If there were, we'd have known because Noft would have been struggling.
No. This sword is known as the Kinslayer.
And what does the Kinslayer mean?
It specializes in killing one's kin, one's own kind. You see, this is a sword that can only be used by humans to kill other humans.
How can that be when Noft's fighting beasts with it?
That's exactly why I thought there must be something wrong. This sword can only kill humans. How does she kill beasts with it?
Willem?
It can kill only humans.
Meaning, they must have used some organism as a base. What creature exactly did the humans use to construct the beasts?
Oh, God.
A few days after the beasts appeared, 2 islands vanished from the map. By the following week, 5 countries, 4 islands, and 2 oceans were gone. The week after that, the world map had lost all meaning. And then, before long, all humanity was wiped out. How did the beasts increase so rapidly in number?
It can't be. You don't have to know everything about them. They're arch-enemies who make you suffer, that's all.
I suppose so, but I also wish to learn the whole truth.
That would mean the ones making the fairies. The ones making Cathali suffer are...
Correct. And they're not wrong. Humans did destroy the surface.
What's wrong? Willem, seriously, what's the matter? Talk to me!
You're not freaking out.
For what it's worth, my heart is about to explode. But while I don't know what happened, you're showing me your vulnerable side. which is rare since you usually act so tough. It's not that complicated. It's my joy plus my desire for you to be happy. I feel really lucky.
You...
Besides that, you look like you might vanish if I left you alone. Sure, this is embarrassing, but I'm not going to push you away.
You are amazing.
Sorry, I couldn't hear what you just said. What was that?
Never mind.
Hey, come on, please don't be like that. Say it again. Just one more time, please.
Marry me.
Thank you. What?
You are what I needed. You gave me something that I want to protect. You gave me a home I could return to. You gave me hope. You gave me a reason to live. You helped me realize that it's all right for me to live on. So I promise you this. I swear. I will make you happy, Kazali.
I want to stay by your side too. Now we can be together. Oh God, why? Why is everything so awkward? How did I pursue him like I did up until yesterday? This is so hard. Maybe I could ask to kiss him again. Would he accept this time? Yeah, surely he would. I mean, he did propose to me. We're like a couple now, probably. I'll give it a shot later. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. I have a plan. What was that look about? Quit blushing, you're embarrassing yourself.
So, listen.
What is it?
About yesterday's, well, you know what.
Oh, yeah.
I just want you to know I fully intend to keep my promise. I'll spend the rest of my life making you happy.
Oh, there you are! Look left, you crazy kids!
It's okay, Willem. I made a promise to you too, remember? I'll be with you forever.
Hey, boss, where do you want me to put this?
Oh, over there is fine. Sorry to keep you waiting, but I'm here now.
What is this?
Supposedly, they're the forces of the visitor Elk Harkiston.
Elk Harkiston.
According to legend, this world was once home to gods. But they attacked the humans in a bid to wipe them out. The one at the top is Carmine Lake, the middle one is Jade Nail, and the last one is,
He's Ebon Candle.
Yeah, that's the one! Of course you'd know.
Of course. After all, I did personally fight him.
Come on, Willem, you're trying too hard. You don't have to be like that with us.
It's true. I should have asked them what happened with the war. After we took each other out, I mean.
Yeah, whatever you say, friend, but for now, let me lead you to your destination.
Hey! Look, Pops is here! Sis, hurry! Pops has finally made it back to us!
Can I say I'm home now? Doesn't feel right anymore.
Something feels weird. It's like I'm being called. Underground. What is it?
Everything okay there, Missy?
What is that thing? It's a monster! Yes, that much is fairly obvious, you fool! What I want to know is what the... Come back here! Oh no! Why did you leave? This is so terrifying!
massive cape below Gomog City. But what is it for? Catholi.
Why are you? What were you thinking? You know your body can't handle this kind of strain.
I'm fine, don't worry about it.
Hey, you alright?
Think so.
I have a feeling we need to get out of here and fast.
Yeah, but how?
This looks to be the underground ruins where that idiotic officer sent out a squad to scavenge. You see all those markers that lead down that way? Hopefully they'll direct us to the exit. Of course, that's assuming the path hasn't caved in somewhere.
Not long ago, I could have just flown out.
There's no need to worry. I promise to keep you safe.
Well, I'd rather be the one keeping you safe.
I understand, but Guardians have the right, as well as the duty to guard their charges, don't they?
Who are you calling your charge? I thought I was your,
Oh, what is that stench? Oh, yep, found it.
These soldiers are the excavation squad, right?
Yeah, poor guys, this was terrible. These wounds are definitely a Timorese work. You can tell because of how savage they are. If that thing's hanging around nearby, we're in big trouble.
Timori. One of the beasts that destroyed the world. If they were really humans all along, then the monster that did this...
Yes. You want me to go there? All right.
Catholi, what's wrong?
I'm on my way.
Hey! Catholi!
Oh, come on! You know what she's doing?
Men, prepare to take off immediately!
We can't, sir. Shaft 3's been done in.
I am a veteran first-grade technical officer! I can fix that in my sleep! I'm telling you to be ready to leave once I'm done! Is that understood?
Right. Yes, sir.
Hey, welcome back.
Same to you. Where's Ron? She's keeping watch over there.
Can we call it a day now? Haven't we taken out enough?
You really believe that's possible?
No, I just want this nightmare to end before more people get hurt. Won't be over for a while, though. Worried about Catholi, Grick, and that T.O. I hope they get back in one piece.
Don't be stupid. Leave that crap behind. But I went to all the trouble to find it. We don't have time for this nonsense. Our lives are far more important. I'm not saying they're not. I'm just saying
Our lives are far more important, huh? Wise words, I'd say. Not that I actually understand them. Get some rest. I bet you're tired. I'll take care of this. Got a job to do. Lives to guard, futures to save, and all that. Same old, but I love it.
Catholi, wait! Catholi! Please stop. What are you doing?
Willem, is that you?
Yes, it's me, but you need to focus right now. Don't lose sight of yourself.
Will you look at that? Amazing. I never thought I'd get the chance to see two of these within a Borgle's short lifespan. Oh, ouch. Poor thing's been stabbed clean through.
Is that Seniorius's hex?
Is who what?
You know how fairy tales have curses that can turn people into frogs and things like that? This is the same idea. A curse that can turn anyone, god or immortal, into a corpse. A world-altering ability exclusive to the Holy Sword, Seniorius. If it was used on her, then there's no way she was just an ordinary little girl. Catholi? Catholi!
We gotta go! Grab a hold of your girl and run!
I got it. Listen to me, Catholi, we're leaving. Please, try to stay in control of yourself. Hang on. I won't let anything happen to you. I'm here, right here. I'll always be here with you.
I can't. I don't know.
Catholi, Talk to me. What is it?
This way! Willem, hurry! We're running out of time!
Cathali. Please, Cathali. Say something! Cathali!
Damn it, even the pressure valves are blown.
What, they are? Is the ship done for then?
Hell no, I am not about to die here! I want you to bring me every last thing I can use to repair this bastard!
I never managed to bring happiness to anyone in my entire life. That's why I wanted to make you girls. All I wanted to do was make you happy. But why does everything always have to end up like this?
You okay, Missy?
I just want to be in there with them.
Of course you do. I'm sure that would make them feel a lot better. I'm sorry. I wish I could have done more than just bring her back.
It's all right. This wasn't anyone's fault, so there isn't anyone to blame. We all knew the ice we were walking on with her was thin. Where am I? I'm doing this for one reason. It's for my love.
For love?
For that reason alone, I've come to slay a god. And yes, I fully realize I'm here on a fool's errand. But I have no other choice. This man, he's the walking definition of stupid. So I have to move on these idiotic ideas before he can think them up for himself. Because Willem's a complete and utter moron. Time to say goodbye. Rest in peace!
What was that?
Welcome back to me, Cathali.
I do know you. We've met before.
Do you want to know something? Because I have something I want you to know.
Tell me.
A long, long time ago, a race called humanity was attempting to destroy the world. To prevent the destruction, the Poteas, 3 gods who were watching over the world, decided to lead an army in order to wipe out all of humanity. Sadly, they failed. A human brave killed their master before they could overpower their enemy to save the world. No one could stop the humans now. They turned into beasts and obliterated everything. I bet you're wondering who their master was. Her name was Elk Harkiston. She was the last of the visitors, and she died as a child.
Your Elk. That's your name, isn't it?
Uh-huh. But it is also the name of your soul. Fairies like you are created from the souls of children who were too young to realize they were dead. Ever since the day Lilia arrived and killed me, I've been dreaming. I dream of being like her. I dream of being as brave and as strong as her. And I dream of putting my life on the line and fighting for the people I love.
Is that what I am?
Yes, that is what all leprechauns are.
What will happen to me then?
You already know, do you not? No dream is able to last forever.
And dreams are so quickly forgotten, until nothing at all remains of them.
It's all right. You made it back here to me just in time.
Exhausted.
Would you like to switch out with Nephrin for a short time? She's kind of preoccupied. Besides, I figure we've probably taken out all the Timmery in the area by now. By the way, Noft, how is your body currently feeling? Oh, it's super great for some crazy reason. And, what's more, Desperatio's doing everything exactly the way I want to. Same for me. In which case, Could what we're experiencing somehow be positive effects from that rather dubious massage?
Oh.
Meaning, that man wasn't simply touching us like he did for perverted reasons.
Wow, talk about mean. You really do hate that guy, don't you?
I just don't accept him as readily. It appears that our break time has been cut short.
No problem here. Given the shape I'm in today, I could take on another 10 or 20 easily.
How about 100 or 2 instead?
I think that might be a little too much.
Is that so? Unfortunate.
Huh?
Get ready. At this point, we must prepare for the very worst.
Yep, certainly looks that way. This whole thing is the very worst. In the end, I failed to do it.
You failed to do what?
Talk to her. I wanted to communicate with Cathali again. I'd have even settled for a fight. I was given yet another chance, and I wasted it.
I see.
All right. Emergency repairs done. Power up the circuits now.
Roger that. Powering up the circuits. Ready and aim! Fire! Captain!
Stay back. We are the only ones who can kill these beasts.
But how?
Don't ask. Know this battlefield is ours and kill or be killed applies to us. This fight is no longer your fight.
Oh God. You hurt yourself protecting us. Are you alright?
You need to go. Run. I won't be able to hold them off much longer. Go now.
3 is too damaged for it to stay on the grid. 2 and 6 are fine, though. Reroute the load to them. Oh, for crying out loud, I've only ever flown small ships. Can you give a guy a break?
Cathali. I don't know what to say. You don't? Maybe that's because you never really cared that much about her. Remember how you couldn't stop Lilia from fighting? All you did was use another wielder of Signorius as a substitute. You couldn't keep your promise to Almaria either, so you made a different promise with this girl instead. You never really saw Cathali for who she was, and you always treated her like a child. That way you'd have an excuse to discount her.
You're wrong. I wanted her
You need to face it. You lied to them. I will make you happy, Cathali. I failed. I fell short of my promise. Again. And now you. Yet another beast. Welcome then. But you should know. Right now I need someone to take some rage out on.
There's barely anything new left of you. Your mind and body have been almost entirely replaced. They've been replaced by my body and mind, naturally. I'm glad you made it here before he disappeared completely, though. Your joys and your sorrows, oh, and your love for someone. I know you must surely still remember those things. Just a little bit? You do you not?
Yes, but only a very little bit.
Yay, that must be a relief. Everything's all right, and you're still Cathali.
Stay back.
Wait, you sure you're okay? We can fight with you!
Do what I said. Stay back. This is what I'm here for.
Come on! There's no end to them! That said, my sword is performing better than it ever has. I guess the TO's skills must be the real deal after all. My body's in incredible shape, too. Historia and I can do this. Oh no! What did you just do?
Save you. How's it look up there? Noft and Nephrin, are they still fighting too?
I saw Noft not very long ago, and yes, as far as I know, she's still fighting. Nephrin, though, I haven't seen in a while. I can only assume she must be in the hold guarding people trapped there. No! How did you get that kind of wound? What have you been doing?
I've been fighting. Whether in the past or now, fighting is the only thing I've ever been good for. The only thing I've been good at.
Not you two. Even you had to go and die. I still don't get what you meant by that line. The our lives are more important thing. And if they are, why? Wonder how the girls are doing. Hope they're okay.
Got any idea how long I've been out?
Oh, not terribly long. A couple of minutes at most.
That's not too bad.
You shouldn't be moving around like that. Not with those injuries.
Does this mean you're worried about me?
I simply would prefer it if you did not commit suicide, or use my friend as an excuse.
Understood. I'll try not to.
You're awfully strong, aren't you? Even unarmed, you can hold your own against Timmery.
Suppose so.
Were all humans like you? Was ridiculously strong a common attribute?
It wasn't. I was, because I used to be a brave. I was special, one of the chosen warriors. We took out enemies to save people. Being a brave was a dream of mine, so I trained in sword and hand-to-hand combat. I even learned how to tune Karyons. I gained as much strength as a person could through sheer effort. But it wasn't enough. Whatever strength I had was useless. I couldn't save who I cared about. Not Amaria, not Lilia, not Cathali.
Doubtful. Winning in battle is not the only way to save people.
Sit tight here, just for a little while. Generating more venom now would be suicidal, and you don't like that.
Say what you will. You are a source of salvation for Cathali, even if you can't see it.
Hey.
What?
I need a favor. It'll be the last one.
No way!
Oh, please. I think I made a promise to him. It was a promise that he wouldn't have to fight anymore. And I would take on the rest of his battles. I would fight them for him.
No means no, and I said no!
I also need to tell him something. I have to go.
No matter what?
No matter what.
But you'll disappear entirely if you go back there again. I don't mean just your memories. Your most important feelings will go. All of it. All of you will be gone forever.
I don't want to let that happen. Sounds awful, but letting things end this way, to me, that would be worse than anything.
Sully.
Please say yes. Let me go. One last time. Let me go back to him.
We've lost altitude control wings 3 through 5. 7 is done for too.
What? You need to fix this!
Oh, fine. I will, now! Listen to me! We're leaving this area at top speed! All hands grab onto something so you don't get thrown off!
It's our girl! Hold tight! I'm coming to get you!
Don't. Please stay away. It's too late. The gate's opening. I can't hold it all.
You just hang in there, Missy! And hurry up, Toad, grab her! Run! Yes, it's me. You're okay. I think I maybe managed to finally save someone. Hold on. I'll pull you up now. Please don't say it.
It generated too much venom. It's too late.
I'll figure something out!
The gate will probably open soon. If it does, this entire ship will blow.
I said I'll figure it out!
Wilhelm, saving people is my job. It's the job of all leprechauns.
Ren, what are you?
It's all right. Don't worry. You've already saved us plenty of times. So please, you have to let me go.
Don't say that. Ren, I can't let you go.
What am I gonna do with him? Please stop, Cathali! Come back! We'll handle the fighting, even your share. You don't have to fight anymore, so please, don't do it. You're free to pursue your happiness now. So go grab it and don't let go! We swore never to part. With our vow came euphoria.
We swore to be together forever. With our vow came peace.
My love for him was undeniable.
What she meant to me was undeniable.
There was no greater happiness.
There was no greater joy.
Yet he offered more.
I promised to make her happy.
And I delighted in it.
And I was comforted.
The gifts of love and bliss he presented to me were unlike anything I'd ever known.
She granted me more than I ever believed possible. But
my life became his, and his mine. He blessed me with his world. There is no joy ever known that can compare with my own. Tell him to find me and make a love land. Past this age, rosemary and thyme. Between the salt water and the sea strand. Will you be a true love of mine? Thank you so much.
You goddamn fool.
I'll never get used to it. No matter how often it happens, losing warriors never gets easier. The struggle within your hearts must have been the most difficult. There's no battle more merciless and painful than that. Well done on staying fighters until the very end.
Listen to that. Poor thing hasn't let go of her feelings from her past life yet. She must have a really pure heart.
By that, do you mean simple and naive?
That is one way to look at it. Good evening, sweetheart. It's so nice to meet you. So stubborn.
Here, let me try something. There we go. See? She got tired and is now silent.
That's enough of that. Welcome, little one. Welcome to this fragile, dying world with no redeeming qualities whatsoever. We're happy to have you.